evening, everyone, and welcome to Action-Packed Tales of Istoria, where heroes and villains are made. Thank you for tuning into our weekly D&D show, where we play Dungeons & Dragons and have fun with our friends and everything, and, have our little homebrew world. So, first and foremost, got to give two shout-outs, or two, little notices. One, to Riot Games for letting us use their music for free. If you're interested in how we're able to do that, you can check our About Us section. There should be like a link in there to indicate how you're able to do that yourselves, if you're so interested. And there's also a little playlist in the bottom right corner of the screen that cycles through all the songs. You can, listen to them yourself if you like them. Create your own playlist, or, just enjoy the music while we play. The next person, or next company would be Arkenforge. They are the people that create the software that allows us to do our virtual tabletop. It's really great software, allows you to make maps, listen to music, have like ambiance, a bunch of like digital tools for the map itself. It's really cool stuff. Neither of these people sponsor us, of course, but we like to give just a little shout out to both of them, since they make our game a little more enhanced than possible. So thanks to both of them. But with that all said, my camera is blurry. Okay, fixed. There we go. So with that all said, we'll go ahead and go out to the full table. Yay!
Did you get the new League songs? I think they put out new songs recently, didn't they? Is yours like a
League
live?
songs? No. They are playlists that I've made from the full list of songs available, because there's stuff that doesn't really thematically fit with us. There's like some Valorant stuff that's in there.
Well, like I saw it just recently, they put new songs out.
I have not gone through it very recently. I went through it a little while ago, but it's been a couple months, I think.
I saw
you don't want to put some K-pop on?
No, K-pop isn't quite the mood I'm going for. Nor is like the what was it? I love the Arcade Fire music, everything. It sounds, or not Arcade Fire, sorry, the arcade versions of their song. I know, right? Of their songs, but I'm like, it doesn't quite fit what we're aiming for here. And I don't know if their K-pop songs are part of their free playlist or anything. Much the same that like the Arcane songs are not either, which makes me sad because they're bangers. But yeah, that's what it is. So anyway. What happened not last week, but last game, 2 weeks ago, as I am no longer dealing with illness. So yay for that.
Huzzah.
Yeah.
Huzzah.
Hoorah.
All right.
I couldn't tell you.
I think we talked a bunch.
I did not go up the stairs. I stayed down.
Oh, right.
I was smoking.
Yeah. No, you are off in your own la la land.
Yeah, I have no idea. This shit's popping off up there.
You didn't hear us screaming when we got electrocuted?
Over a storm?
Yeah, there are bolts of lightning being summoned down.
Now I remember.
Yeah.
It's a big loud storm. I probably wouldn't have heard it.
Yeah. Well, so you would have heard it. Actually, you would have seen it too. But you knew there was a ritual that was going on and stuff. You saw a lot of lightning strikes as they were going up. But yeah.
I just figured the lightning stuff's part of the show.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just sat down at the bottom of the stairs smoking my pipe.
Mm-hmm. Right on. Mm-hmm. Might need to move that way too. Emily, you are totally darkened out. It's because of that light. Well, so I added that there's no glare on the battle map, which is good. But now I'm gonna need to adjust that light. Maybe get a couple more. Anyway. Been making adjustments to the streaming setup. Trying to, as per usual, never happy with one thing. Got to tweak it to make it better.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. So Temple of the Prime.
We were going up the stairs, getting electrocuted a lot. We end up getting up there and talking to what was the person's name?
Nimby.
Nimvir.
There we go.
Yeah.
Nimvir. Okay, yeah. We were talking to Nimvir. Nimvir
Took me a second for my brain
took the parts of the rod and was performing the ritual with us
To recharge it.
to recharge it
reassemble.
and reassemble it. And then
After all
that happened, right? But then shit went sideways in the ritual.
shadows came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It sucked into the back of Nimvir's head.
Shoot, what do
Yep, exactly. It's like the yeah, it was because the guy.
But yeah, and then he turned into a threatening presence that does not want to let us have the rod, and we just ain't gonna have that.
Yeah.
God damn, wretched council.
We tired as fuck.
That is the important detail of what it was. It was turned the voice of the shadows that has taken over Nimir.
Nimvir.
Nimir was a person from the Shattered Council. Wretched Council.
Actually,
It's a part of the shadow.
it is.
Part of the Shadow.
The shadow of the shadow.
Right, I've never interacted with
wait,
this person
what?
on Ward or Izzy,
I don't
so
think that.
Yeah.
I have a notebook, okay, in canon now.
oh my goodness.
This man's got this,
Like,
The tiniest of notebooks for the giant.
Right.
It's
You're
right
like, you're out of breath. You're like, it's the shadow shattered.
there.
The
Yeah,
shadowy
bitch,
shadow.
whatever. Dev environment it is. It's
Yeah.
something dumb.
So that's what it was.
The dick.
It's a dick. Oh no.
Oh, and talking like they were trying to just dip out with the rod, right?
Mm-hmm. That it was happy to claim its prize, 2 prizes no less, actually. Weapon forged in ancient times, known as the Rod of Adlack, the thing you guys have been questing for so long. And bonus, it now is inhabiting the body of a divine storm giant.
Right, that's right.
And as it's preparing to depart,
Oh, it ain't you.
yeah. So we'll get back
As
into
it's preparing
the
to depart, I'm preparing a 4th level spell to bind it to this existence. No, just playing hard.
Suffering this mortal coil.
I think you have Death Ward from last time.
Yeah, I was done.
Must be done.
She didn't die.
So
Nope.
we'll get back into the scene as Devris
Not
looks to you
recently.
all, possessing. Well, so as Nimvir looks to you, most of you anyway, those that are at the top of the temple, eyes now blackened.
Gators. Here. Just look through my notes. Gators.
Yeah. Devris looks to you. I'm sorry. Nimvir looks to you all, possessed by Devris, saying, "Well, this divine vessel shall serve my purposes quite well. I thank you for this gift you've given me, these 2 gifts. But I must depart, as we have plans that must see their fruition."
Not on my watch.
As Nimvir's legs start to lift off the ground.
So I wasn't gonna stop you from
Monologuing.
saying your thing.
Yeah.
But I was gonna immediately cast command
Okay.
drop.
You did say that he was like you said something to indicate that he was fighting back, though. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Correct. One of the things that Devris had said was, "Oh, he's fighting me. How interesting." So, with that,
Touch.
we'll go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, so what all is it? Or what do we?
Everything.
Everything?
Oh,
All of
yes.
it?
Everything, all of it.
So I only have one thing to worry about for a stat block. Nice.
Alright. -8 to D20 test. Does that include?
Nope, that's new. That's
Well,
Just the
it
new rules.
says
It's just the legacy.
legacy.
It's just the legacy.
Oh, so not this?
No, scroll down to the effects. Just the stuff after it says legacy in the little effect.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's right. You were here when I was complaining
Hit
about
point
that.
max have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throw
You have disadvantage on ability checks
and ability
you-
checks. Well,
Weapon
it
attacks.
doesn't say initiative.
True.
Does it say ability checks?
It says ability checks.
That is initiative.
Well, that's not what it is, though.
It is.
Are you sure about that?
I am.
I don't.
Oh, there. Pass.
Jacking stuff. And making stuff up over here.
Fuck, we do a lot.
Disadvantage, right?
Correct.
Did your command go off?
I'm assuming not because we're in initiative.
Oh no, it is. Well,
Oh, it does?
so
Okay.
I mean that's a hostile move.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we're gonna have you roll initiative.
hostile.
That's going to start it though. Effectively, this is like I'll consider like a free action where like you're casting command, and then it's gonna be like okay, well,
was like, oh,
we're
you
gonna
wanna play?
if we're coming to words, then or word, because command. Yeah.
Right.
But then it is on. So let's clear the fog of war and the Temple of the Primus. And then we'll also get the battle map going from the stream.
Alright.
And we can go ahead and place our minis. Oh god, that is way too high for the
I can only assume I'm right at the center with him.
Him or it?
You can say him. That's all.
Like Nimvir's him. I don't know.
Possessed by
Dark
her,
Shadow,
so
yeah.
that. It's all good. Let's turn the brightness down.
What?
Give me a representation of your character.
And hear the lamentations of the women?
Where's Nimrod?
Right here.
Yeah. Anybody needs anything to drink?
So, Nimvir is
I'm
dead center.
I thought it was
This is no longer Nimvir. This is Nimrod.
very odd.
Nimrus,
Mr. Nimbus.
floating just off the ground. But we'll keep him, you know.
Here's the thing, Tony, my broom is not exhausted.
You're correct, yeah.
Right.
Zoom
Where do you
in.
want to be right now?
I mean, he was literally handing me the so like
He was handing you his rod.
the rod. Yep, I was putting my hands on the rod.
Right, so that looks
Giggity.
pretty good. Yeah, it does. Okay, cool.
Give me the red.
All right. So,
Horribly fit.
this boss
No,
going-
this
oh,
is
it does.
accurate.
That's right. Oh wait, it was. Yeah. Okay. All right. So going from left to right. Rainier.
11.
Daruk.
13.
You said what?
13.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Rin.
Am I?
14.
Do I roll? Do I
You're
roll?
smoking.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, you roll 2.
Oh, okay. Is someone gonna tell me what's going on?
I'm exhausted, man. Well, I work.
It's
18?
Okay. And Vidir.
13.
And Daruk or Vidir, who wants to go first? You're commanding.
Okay.
Okay. Hand is
Touching.
9. 9.
Nice.
Okay. So, command is cast first. You say drop. What does drop indicate?
Hold on, let me get back to the spell. Things. So in the spell description, it says the target drops whatever it is holding and then ends its turn.
Okay. And what is the save?
Wisdom. Yeah, wisdom saving throw 18.
Okay.
I thought you were about to say wisdom.
I think.
Yeah, worth a shot though, obviously. So
Get ready to give it another shot.
as Nimvir lands to the ground, you see its hand kind of slowly lower before it looks back to you. I don't think that's going to work. You then see as Nimvir looks, I believe we're not going to be leaving until you all decide that it's not worth chasing me. So let's make this easy.
You're gonna give us the rod?
Did you say that? No, I think I'll simply beat you until you stop trying.
You're right.
Oh.
That was in character.
Oh,
Just
well, I mean, it could be, but the thought that went through my head was like, me every time with Silas.
So,
That's why I went.
as that goes on, as that is said, Dorgirin, you're technically up first.
Okay.
You're ripping a sweet bomb.
Yeah. Another smoking.
Smoking pancake?
I'm gonna blitz. I'm gonna say that since you were down there, you're probably not aware of what's going on up there, since not a huge amount of tension has occurred quite yet.
But has the lightning stopped?
The lightning has stopped. So with that, it is. I'll say you're not sure what's going on yet, so you're not in the first round. Nimvir is up first though. After you in the initiative order.
Okay.
So if you wanted to use your reaction and everything after that, you have to leave it.
Okay.
So as Nimvir looks to everyone, kind of looking around where people are placed, you hear the voice kind of boom outward. I think it's time that we just all... See, I don't want to say take a knee or anything, because that doesn't really fit. I was trying to make a pun out of this, but why don't we all just take a beat as it raises up its massive foot and then just brings it down to the ground. And as that happens, you see its foot come down to the ground before you hear a thunderclap. As Heron, you were definitely aware of it at that point, as this thundering clap echoes outward. It hits everybody within 15 feet of Nimvir, which absolutely would be Vidir and Daruk. Rainier, you're kind of, I think you're close enough at this point.
I mean, from the base,
Yeah,
20
you're-
feet.
Yeah, Nimvir's kind of placed
I mean, it's fine.
a little
It's whatever.
offside.
Oh, come at me, bro. Come at me.
It doesn't look like he's in 15 feet.
So it's going to be one of two people. So
5, 10. You are not on a square right now. You're in the middle of squares.
Are we half HP with 4 levels of exhaustion?
yes,
It does. That's right, because it does not automatically do it, which is...
Yeah, I had to.
You have to manually
okay.
reduce.
We'll have everybody there. So then, it'll just be Vidir and Daruk.
What kind of save?
Constitution saving throw.
That's right.
Correct.
Yeah. 7
Okay.
plus 4. 11.
10.
Wait, am I
Okay.
rolling or no?
No. So those are two failures.
What?
Surprise.
I know. 33 points of damage each.
Yep.
And you are stunned.
No.
As
Don't take it.
now, that's the one move that it has that it moves in this manner. So that is going to be it for Nimvir. Yeah. As you see, Nimvir look just quite pleased. A very pleased expression comes across his face. Rin, you're up next. Nimvir's going to stay put. They're very confident in their place.
Sorcery point for a firebolt straight to the face.
Okay.
This is a disadvantage, right? Yeah, these rolls.
Yes.
But I still get the
Basically-
same modifier, right? Like,
Yeah.
okay.
Modifiers all the same. Basically, any roll you make, it's going to be a disadvantage, unless you happen to get advantage from some effect. In which case, then you'll roll. Bless you.
Okay, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 22.
22.
Yeah.
That hits.
3. Been a minute. That's one.
And Daruk, you're on deck. Then Vidir, you're on deck. You're both stunned now, so we'll just pass over to Rainier after.
19 points of fire damage.
Nice.
And I would like to curse his wisdom.
Okay.
And then I would like to cast detect.
Okay. So with detect thoughts, you're trying to probe into his thoughts. right? So, when you do that, can you read that real quick?
Yes.
Because I think you
It's
get
very-
service level thoughts like regardless, right?
Yeah. So you initially, well, you make a save.
I didn't think I had. I thought detect thoughts is like you become like able to scan people's thoughts, and then if you reach into somebody's mind, at that point there's a save involved.
And focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature you choose has an intelligence very low or it doesn't speak any language, you initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature.
Right. Okay.
What is most on its mind at the moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to other creatures' thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind, and unless you shift your attention to another creature's thoughts, the creature can use its action on its turn to make an intelligence check contested by your intelligence check. If it succeeds, the spell ends.
Okay.
There's also a lot of stuff
Yeah. So
there.
you
But any questions I verbally direct at it naturally shape the course of its thoughts.
okay?
So, as I cast it, I will say, Nimvir, your celestial friend, what is his name? The one with the wings and the dragon.
You see Devris look to you because Devris's eyes at this point.
Tony, I'm sorry to interrupt. Are we on Twitch?
Should be, yeah. I see. I have the stream up.
I'm on it.
Mine is just
Oh,
not.
he
Changed the
changed the name. Remember?
It's action packed the story. It's all
Action
one
Pact
word.
Istoria.
Okay, sorry.
It's only the second time we've been like.
Yeah, true. On action packed
good.
story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're good.
Is it one word?
Action packed story, all one word. Yeah.
Okay, there it is.
It was the only like way I could get one thing for both Twitch and YouTube. I wanted to just be action packed, but there is an action packed already. So.
You gotta change the banner to have hockey sticks.
It's weird that it's not on the followed anymore.
So that he'll find it.
But it's still, so it's not on my followed channels, right?
you
But
just
then
big
like
balls.
it still shows
It's already following, yeah.
and I still have all my points. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So I changed the URL, but the page itself is still technically the same account.
Well, what I'm saying is on my followed channels it wasn't there, and then I went to it, but then it's same as normal. All my
Oh.
points are there, resubscribe, etc.
It shows under my follow channels now, so.
Right, as soon as I went to it, it was just weird.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
bad. Didn't mean to.
So with this curious expression, you see Nimvir start to respond with some confusion, but you hear a response back. His name is Vitriol. As you then see Nimvir's eyes kind of go wide. I rolled a 15. So, Nimvir's eyes go wide, and you hear, "What a clever cast."
I wasn't talking to you, dick.
You see a fist clench around what is now forming a javelin. Mm-hmm. Clever little sorcerer.
It's getting bigger.
That's what they tell me. And I would like to jump off the side of the pyramid
Okay.
on my broom. I'm going down
Okay.
Parachute.
with my broom.
You finished that statement.
Hang on.
No, I'm going for speed, but then I'll jump on the broom for
You're
the
going the
last bit.
distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, okay. So with how this works, you'd have to jump on the broom.
Yeah.
Because if you with the way it happens for D&D, like mathematically, you drop up to 500 feet, I think,
Yeah,
per
it's-
round.
yeah.
So where are you going? So to kind of paint this as idea of what you're looking at in terms of height, each of the tiers is 10 feet up. So you guys are 50 feet up right now.
I'm gonna go to the ground so that hopefully he can see me.
Okay.
But I'm also gonna kind of try to swing around Funtown to whackus bonkus the cow. Be like, hey,
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
where is the cow? He's down there.
Am I at the bottom of the steps, or am I on like this first landing?
Reset, please.
You said you were at the ground.
I said it was like a yeah.
So
But I mean,
You wouldn't
we-
be on the stairs because you'd be getting struck by lightning a bunch of times.
Okay, yeah.
And right, the second you touch the stairs, bam, lightning.
so it was rumbling until you made it to that first like kind of landing. That's where you got struck the first time, and then there was 2 more on the rest of the way up.
Yep, I'm just like,
You're halfway to your destination.
50.
That's 50.
Oh, okay.
At
Cool.
end of your turn, Nimvir will throw 1 lightning javelin at you.
Yeah, of course. Also, it's wisdom screw spell. Disadvantage.
Ah! An 18 to hit.
No! Wait, yes.
Oh.
Shield! No!
Okay. So as you see this lightning javelin, it's basically like a lightning bolt being hurled at you. You quickly, and as the shield goes up, it deflects off, and you can see Nimvir just getting really pissed.
I had a moment where I was like, no, that doesn't hit. That's ferocious stats. Never mind. It definitely hit.
Oh, okay. And then, wait a minute. No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't. Not today, sick 10.
Okay, moving along. So Daruk the Deer, pass. Rainier.
Sup. None of our actions are messed with, right? So in that case,
Correct.
Was he undead? Is he undead? Do we remember?
No, he's the source.
Nimvir's not.
It's special. All right, cool. Then I'm just gonna do. I hate that it doesn't tell me which ones I have. I'm just gonna do one of the Crimson Rights. I don't really know. I think there's a Thunder one. Thunder. Cool. I'm gonna use 2 of my remaining hit points for that. And then I mean, we didn't really discuss what we're doing, so I just assume we're gonna try and stab it a bunch. So I'm gonna go stab it twice. We'll see what happens.
5, 10,
It's like
10.
20 feet. Even if I need to, I mean, what's 35 divided by 2 is 17. So,
Plus double figure. Like,
well, yeah, I mean, I'll be able to get there regardless. So, sure, and I'll stab it.
Okay.
Why is my frost ring? Oh, that's right. I used that before it started. So I'm big,
Oh, okay.
right? No, I'm not. No, sorry. I'm getting confused. I should look better. Anyway, stab.
Stab.
That's an at 1 and a 5, so I don't think I was hitting it regardless.
You do have a good amount to hit.
I don't think it's that good. That's a 6 plus. That's a dirty 20
30 20 will hit.
with a 6.
That's a million.
I need to mark down. I don't
Why is it
believe I have
third
any
level?
souls right
I
now.
don't think so.
What is sending
No,
a third
yeah,
level?
you haven't.
No, because
No.
I wanted to sneak off in
Right.
town,
Like,
but
let me find some prisoners to just
yeah,
expedite their.
but A, you guys looked bad like I was a terrible person, and B, we were talking about a bunch of other stuff for a long time.
Yeah.
Too long, didn't it?
Basically. Anyway, all right. Can you come here? Oh, goody. Oh wait, I get to reroll. It's still a 1. 4 plus what is it, like 11? Yes. So 15 damage.
Okay.
Not great. I'm also. You know what? Go ahead and do a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Just go ahead. Just
It's,
go ahead and do it.
I just want to know what they roll.
I got an 18 on the dice.
Okay, well that'll love 1.
So
Well, whatever. That's gonna be.
as you can imagine, Nimvir is strong.
And then go ahead and do a.
Check.
Go ahead and do a con save.
Okay. Is this a magical effect?
The
Not a
target.
spell.
If the target
Yeah.
takes an extra 1d6 lightning damage, the targeted creature must succeed on a con save.
Oh, you said lightning damage? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But the con save part.
Oh, okay. Sorry. So 20.
Oh, 17.
He's like, there's a method in my madness. Follow me.
Well, yeah, because if he fails, he's disadvantage on attack rolls.
Ooh, yeah.
So,
I'm not so worried about the thunder damage.
Yeah.
oh my god. 2 fire damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
2d6.
You're killing it. You're killing it.
I rolled 4 ones between the 6 dice that I rolled. All right, well, I think that's everything. Well, yeah, I only get 2 attacks right now. I use that. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and brand it. Why not? Cool. And that means I'm also going to, because I still have a couple movement. I'm gonna go stand next to whoever this is.
That's me.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to you. That way, if he does damage to either one of us, they take damage.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. Izzy.
It's like that, eh? Fairy fire.
Okay. Yeah, actually, with Nimvir being as tall as they are, you can easily just above him and get affected. So, what's the save for that?
That would be Dex, I believe. I get to it real quick. Yeah, Dex 18.
Yep. Okay. Nimvir is not a dexterous character. So,
I actually did something.
sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. Nimvir is now alit with a sparkling glow.
Like Daffy Duck, I'm like, whoa, whoa.
Yeah.
Out. I'm out.
She also
Bye.
jumps off the side of the
Bye.
Yeah. I did my thing, and then I don't have a broom.
No room.
Roll
Is it
down
a
the
fall?
side of
Is
this
it a fall?
area.
It technically would be a fall, unless you want to, run.
No, I want to do a Dex save.
Okay. So I'll
Acrobatics
give you I'll give you an acrobatics check to basically kind of try to slide down the side to reduce
Fail me now.
the fall damage.
And lose concentration.
19.
I'll give you that. Yeah, pretty good. So you slide down, evading any fall damage, and you then
Immediately lose concentration.
Yeah,
I
right,
heard you say that,
exactly,
and I was like, oh no.
no.
yeah. But yeah, 19. Yeah, it's pretty good. So okay. Anything else?
That's my turn.
Tell you what, end of your turn, we'll have a little bit of retribution sent out. So we'll have a lightning javelin attack.
Can it be an ice javelin?
Yeah, they already did that.
Just get so much lightning all the time.
Oh yeah. No, but it's not going at you. It is going at Rainier.
Oh, okay.
You're like, oh yeah, sure, yeah, whatever.
Izzy's nickname
So
is the lightning.
one lightning javelin attack.
Advantage, bitch.
Okay.
That was impressive.
Listen, I remembered it for once. That was really what it was.
Oh yeah, because it's a
You forget about it a lot. Yeah. So excited.
26 to hit.
Yeah, I don't think.
So that'd be 31 points of lightning damage.
At least you remembered it.
As the lightning javelin, it apparates in the hand and then just strikes out.
Even with disadvantage. Yeah. Jesus.
Nimvir is no joke. Okay, that will be it then. So then, as the hits hit the back of Nimvir's ankles and everything, turns around and strikes you before you hear this. As Nimvir now is a glow. So we're kind of narrating
Oh,
first round.
4 psychic damage.
Oh, okay, all right. Top of the order?
Nickel and dime this bitch.
Now
He's remembering all the stuff now.
Durgirin's up.
How far are these stairs?
So the distance is accurate, but it is steep. It's not difficult terrain because they are carved and everything, but it's just a steep run.
85, 90.
90?
95
Garrett,
for
we
to
need
get
you.
to the top.
Okay. I dash up the stairs.
Okay.
80 feet.
What's Dorgaren's slot?
Huh?
What's Dorgaren?
Storm skin.
Help me, Dorgaren Stormskin.
That's
You're my only hope.
I don't think I have really any bonus actions that I could use here. Come on, load up. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'll probably be it for my turn then.
Okay. So That then goes to Nimvir. So as Nimvir looks to you all and kind of surveys the battlefield, you hear the voice of Deverus kind of speak up. Well, that's a nice little round one, if you will. Let's get ready for storm. As you see Nimvir look up to the sky, you see the hand raise up, and immediately the sky turns a torrential storm. With just the wave of the hand, this wind picks up, the sky itself starts swirling. If you didn't know any better, there could be a tornado, but no funnel cloud has appeared, at least yet. But immediately a torrential downpour occurs. You can hear the thunder crackling as lightning begins striking the ground. Not near anybody, but immediately kicked up a storm.
You're gonna
Stop there.
make a collect call.
Thinking about it.
In that moment, Nimvir, after summoning the storm, you see wind begin swirling around the hand, almost like pulling down the storm before it begins swirling around Nimvir themselves. Nimbus, whatever. As a magical storm begins to swirl around Nimvir. Makes it very difficult to see as there is water and wind kicking up wildly within the area. And you can hear this kind of crackling within the air, and you can hear that kind of oxidization before like lightning would be striking. But Nimvir's going to stay put. And that is it for their turn.
Oh, cool.
Rin, you're up.
Yep. Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to frickin' yeah, I think that's the quicken. I am going to use 2 sorcery points, total of 3, to quicken sending and to cast it as a bonus action, and a sorcery point to cast it as a bonus action for free.
Wait,
Isn't that how it works? No, that's not how it works. I cast the bonus. It works that way with cantrips. Never mind. I use quicken all the time. That's how I use quicken. So it still has to be a bonus action, right? Yes. 2.
what are you trying to do?
I want to cast sending as a. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because there's no way I can cast sending and another spell at the same time. Right?
Depending on what the other spell is, but that should be correct.
Unless you got some
I
sorcery.
think.
Is
Right.
there a spell a cantrip?
No.
So you need 2 spell slots.
It would be, I would quicken sending as a bonus action, and then I would cast the other spell as my action.
This is where the sorcery stuff gets like weird because of
Yeah, it's
special sorcerer stuff.
When you cast a spell that has a casting time of 1 action,
spend
you can
2
spend 2 sorcery points to change the casting time to a bonus action for this casting.
I would say specific overrides general. So that should work. Well,
But
so what's
are
the other
there
thing you want
rules
to do?
about casting a spell
Yeah,
and
that
a
you
cantrip?
correct.
Like,
Yes,
okay.
that you normally could only cast a cantrip after you cast a bonus action spell.
Okay. So it doesn't matter. Because I couldn't do what I wanted to do even if I quickened it.
Right. So what you would want, so the way around this would be that if you were to cast, that is how that would work. If you wanted to cast a cantrip as a bonus action, you could still do that. If you were to cast something else as
Okay.
an action.
Okay. I will cast sending, and then I'm going to bonus action healing potion.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's what I'm going to do. All right. I am going to cast sending to vitriol.
Vitriol.
It's like vitriol, but L.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
VIT. Hang on.
Hang on.
VITRIEL. Vitriol.
Okay. I'm going to cast sending to vitriol.
Okay.
I seen him and I have his name. So
Yeah.
it's got good odds if he's on this plane.
Mhm.
I'm reaching it. All right. And I'm going to say Vitriol. Nimver needs you. He's been possessed. I'm going to stop counting because I can't count to talk at the same time.
They're
Accept
confused.
it when I try to pull you here.
It's only 16. You got 9 more.
Please help us. Oh, you pooped it?
Roll a d100.
How do I do that?
You roll the d10.
The 2d10
These.
essentially.
Oh, yeah.
The percentile.
Yeah, one should have 2 digits on it.
Do you have something on the stream about rolling initiative for a reason?
We're in combat. I changed the screen.
I didn't know if you would change that again once we did initiative.
No. That's just part of the background. Although that's a good idea.
I think that was six, right? Yeah, because it's down in the bottom. Yeah. 86.
86. Okay, that should. Okay, that does go through. So, you hear a response. Let me think about how Vitriol would respond.
New phone, who did?
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
How do you get this number? Blue is my fucking number.
If Nimvir is in trouble, I will be. If Nimvir is in trouble, I'll be ready to assist.
Cool. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we're gonna try it. And boop. Shoot it back.
Yeah. I'm gonna need it. Something over here. Who was up after that? Was
I
it
figured it might be
The
good
root?
to tell him
I
I'm
think.
pulling him here first.
I think
You're next.
for Vidir?
me and Vadir were both 13.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
You started it off. You first.
I don't think I have an angelic mini. So, okay.
Bring a demon.
Why don't you expect us to fight any angels? What the?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I don't think I have a painting.
Right,
Didn't
right.
Olivia have an ASMR that had wings?
Kind of. Oh, right, you're right. They had the clear ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From that one shot forever ago.
It was, yeah. They were completely clear, though. I don't think I painted them, and I think they may have ended up back in the back.
Oh. You like that memory pull though?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Here we go.
That was a good
Several years ago.
Let me check stat block.
Was that the one I was supposed to go to, but then didn't because I was sick?
It could have been. It was like the puzzle
Yeah, maybe.
rooms. We had a bunch. We were like stuck in a clock tower or something, and we had to
Yeah,
like.
you were in a funhouse, weren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds familiar though.
I'm gonna try the command thing one more time. If it doesn't work, then
Yeah.
Well,
do something else.
I have a decent playthrough.
Okay. I'm doing my last superior potion.
Yeah, right.
Wait. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I won't. 8d4. No. It's to heal. I'm at 20. Maybe I'm at 26 of 58. Oh, maybe. I don't know. 8d4. Is it worth it?
84 would be an average of
That's not
7
close.
Okay.
plus whatever it is.
It's not exactly an angel, but it's pretty close.
And he's got like a little thing.
He's got
Yeah.
wings. He looks pissed. I think so.
Yeah.
Looks pissed. It'll work. Did look pissed. All right. I will do superior potion.
That's the secret, Thomas. I'm always pissed.
I won't be mad if I accidentally summon Cold Room instead. I'm just saying. Oopsies.
Okay, so
It's all done.
sorry about that. Okay, let's pick up then. We've got. I have Daruk next on the initiative.
Yep. I'm gonna try it one more time since wisdom is cursed, and I'm gonna do command drop.
Yeah.
Derp it. Make it real good.
23.
Damn. Okay.
First one was really good. That's why I was like, oh, okay, I'll roll again.
All right. And I'm gonna take a page out of Rin's book and also drink a potion as a bonus action.
Okay. So you're within. Oh, sorry. You started your turn. So as that swirling aura around Nimvir is kind of, having like almost like a storm sphere effect, just not quite as strong. There is a charge to the air. You take 7 points of lightning damage. I'll roll once. I'll just roll top of some Nimvir's turn. Maybe.
That is it for my turn. So
Okay. Vidu.
I'm gonna touch Nimrod.
Okay.
Are you gonna touch his name?
Should ask. Daruk, are you gonna move?
no.
Okay.
I cast manual breathing. Protection from evil.
Okay.
You.
Wait, I thought you,
Like that
I
was
thought
gonna
you
be
guys
my
were
thing.
stunned.
He was.
We've already,
they already had
the
their
last
turn.
round. This is round 2. They went before us.
She's already on a second time? Oh, is that when she
This is-
stabbed me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, no. So the second time was summoning the storm and then.
Oh, the
getting
storm.
around.
Okay.
So it was protection from good and evil?
Protection from evil and good.
Evil and good.
I was
Okay,
also
so I
thinking
think,
about
if I recall correctly, it allowed them to do a thing.
Until the spell ends, one other creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead.
Found it. Okay, gotcha. All
And
right.
you're undead?
His favorite one.
If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, touch a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throws against the relevant effects.
Righto.
Random better.
Okay,
I guess everybody else is doing drugs, so I'll do drugs too.
cool.
Hell yeah.
Drugs it up, and you'll take 2 points of lightning damage.
Drugs.
Is it?
Drugs never pay.
No, you usually have to pay for
Anything
it,
else for your turn? Oh, actually, interesting point. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch. Is it though?
Is it? Because it has the, like, if it's already affected.
Yeah, it does specify if it's already possessed.
Right. You know what? Okay, I'll go with that for now. That does make sense, because like Nimvir himself would absolutely be willing.
It's his body, whether or not.
That's true. You know what? That's a fair point. You're right. Okay.
Or should we sovereign citizen this?
Well, the kind of interesting thing is that with the way this possession in particular works,
Am I being entertained?
technically, Devris disappears and the target is incapacitated, losing control of its body. Devris now controls the body, but doesn't deprive the target of any awareness. So, yeah. Then what you're saying is that, yeah, that would apply. So, okay. So, all right. That be it for your turn? Or do you want to move?
I like it.
Okay.
I don't.
This is my, this is my private land.
It's all bad. Okay. Next up on the initiative order is Rainier.
Oh, wait, you took damage, didn't you?
Yes.
Sorry, forgot 4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Because he's within 5 feet of me.
Right. Is it just any time they take damage, or is it specifically from an attack or ability or anything like that? Does it specify?
90% sure it's any time. Each time the branded creature deals damage to you or another creature you can see within 5 feet of
Okay,
you, the branded
gotcha.
creature takes 4 psychic.
I'm glad it's specified, because I was like, I mean, it's anytime they take damage, that feels a little broken. But if it's any time that they specifically dealt damage, then okay. Because my thought was like, if they start a fire and you're standing in it, it's like,
Oh, yeah,
well,
no,
at
that's
that
a
point,
little...
right. So, okay.
because it's also within 5 feet of me.
Well, right. No, I still get
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but like if you're both standing there, like, well, he started the
We can-
fire. It's like, yeah, but you're standing. It's not like his doing anymore. But I mean, the aura absolutely is.
Well, it's, and to me, like if you're concentrating creating a storm, for instance, as well, like that's you.
Yeah.
You know.
So,
But then it'd be interesting. So if you like summoned an elemental, is that still you doing the damage? You know.
I'd argue not because it's a different stat block at that point. But
Yeah.
I do hear what you're saying though, because like,
Well, and I
other
agree with
persistent
you
effects.
because I think that's a decidedly different thing.
Right.
So, okay. Anyway, fuck it, we'll stab it or try to. Ooh, do we still get advantage? So is it a even roll now?
Flat roll. Yep.
Yeah,
Oh my god, first time.
That's a 10 on the dice, so that's a 24 to hit.
Nice.
So radiant does not matter, right?
Radiant does.
Good or bad?
It
You'll
matters.
find out.
Well, I mean, I did radiant last time.
Mhm.
I didn't tell you how much radiant I did last time.
Oh, well, that's fine. It does matter. It's just it's flat.
Oh, that's what I meant. Like, does it matter to be separate? But no.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, no.
I wasn't. I thought you were asking, is he immune? Which because celestial. So,
Right.
but no. Normal damage.
Is it immune to frost?
Resistant.
Okay.
I'll just give you that free, I guess, because it just makes it easier.
Where's my luck?
Alright. 9. Jeez, what are these fucking rolls? A 1 and a 2.
They're 1 and 2.
10, 11 plus. So 22?
22 damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
22.
On the first strike, Nimvir teleports away in a lightning bolt. From you. It's a reaction. So first time dealing damage, magic teleports. It's like a blink. And let's have Nimvir magically land.
Which
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that, to be honest. Actually, you know what? No. You just did some sparkle.
You went in OFT.
Let's have Nimvir land next to Rin.
No, shit.
Yeah.
I got 3 damage.
Yep. So, as the lightning bolt both strikes the space that Nimvir was presently in, and magically Nimvir travels along that lightning bolt and lands next to Rin. But have everybody within 10 feet of where Nimvir left and where Nimvir's landing make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Son of a bitch. Purple face, bro. No means no. Bad touch.
21.
Okay. But okay, yeah.
What is the...
DC is 20.
No, what is it again?
Dex.
Dex. So, how does 8 sound?
Yeah, it doesn't. That's not gonna make
It sounds really good, doesn't it, Tony?
It sounds like it sounds.
Yeah.
You know what? 8 as a number does sound good.
It does.
So were you left
It
and
eats
right?
things like damage.
How does 24?
Wow, 24 sounds
I
really
rolled
good.
an 18 on the first one.
Sorry. So, 7 points of lightning damage to you two, and then 14 for both of you.
Ah,
Now, a question I have.
14.
Did he
Nimvir is aloft right now, floating next to you.
did he do the damage before he left? Oh wait, no, it doesn't matter because we're next to each other and it doesn't matter where they are. I don't be within range of them. Who cares? 8 psychic damage.
Oh, because
Because it hits you and me?
Yeah.
That's
Nice.
pretty good, actually.
Yeah, that's something. What is that? 'Cause that would have been sweet tits on Ward. Like,
Oh yeah.
It's what?
I just picture you just yelling brain freeze over and over again.
Oh,
Because
right.
it's such small damage accumulating just over time.
Oh,
over
yeah.
and over again. It's just brain freeze.
I
I forgot. There's going to be another 4 points to Nimvir because you got struck by lightning, also within that sphere.
yeah, no, that's him and I.
No, I know.
So it's
Earlier,
eight total.
whenever you
Earlier, when you started your turn within the sphere,
Oh.
there's 8 points of damage from that.
Oh, I didn't hear that part.
That's what I was realizing now. But Nimvir also took another 4.
Yeah.
So
It's just ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, honestly, you guys
it's
are
just
you-
part of being a blood hunter.
Oh, blood.
Yeah.
so far 81 points of damage, and I mean, yeah, chipping them down.
Well, not from that though.
No, like total. You
Oh
guys
yeah.
got
Okay.
81 points of damage.
Sorry, I thought you were saying from that. I was like,
Oh yeah,
but I mean, 16 or 20.
yeah.
So anyway, so it's still my turn, and he ran away like a bitch.
Yep.
I found him.
Basically.
You don't move fast or being large, right? I wish you did.
I gave you
Not
guys
necessarily,
watch out to release the child.
I don't have any bone. You know what? I'm just gonna stay put and get my feline agility back.
Okay.
What are you going around there?
That's it.
All right.
Save my bonus action on Giant's Might.
Izzy, you're up next.
Sorry.
You're good.
I remember in one of the recent episodes last.
I haven't watched it yet.
I will not watch it until it's all out and I'm emotionally stable, which may be a while.
Yeah. Right.
Don't bother as much as you want to like prepare yourself. Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Well. So he's down the chimney, so I can still see him, right? Because he's big.
Wherever you're at, if you're floating in the sky, he's floating in the sky with you. If you're
I think I'm still
So is he-
like 10 feet off the ground still, right?
Okay.
Like
So then he's level to me, yeah.
I mean, part of him, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
His brain. Which is proof.
You can at least see his head. I mean, at the very least. Honestly, with where you're at, you can probably see good. Like, at least, I would say shoulders up.
All right. As long as I can see.
head and shoulders, that's all you can see.
That's all you can see.
I'm assuming it's a funny con. And a strength boy.
Yeah, boy.
It's
I know.
let me know. You just
And Dorgarian, you're on deck.
yeah. Is she visible past him or no? She eye with him or near his
I'd
gut?
say probably not.
Okay.
He is a very large creature.
Therapy then.
And the storm swirling around him.
If that's the case, I'm just going to use my druid wild shape to give myself gauntlet weapons,
Oh.
piercing ones,
Okay.
scorpion tails.
He's going in.
Yeah, and I'm going in.
That
Well, I'm
is
three
poison.
lightning. I'll be
Okay.
dealing lightning damage, but I also have resistance to lightning.
True.
So
Yep.
checks and balances. And then yeah, I'll try to. I'm
Well,
gonna move over there and try to.
Okay. I don't think you're in range to get to that point.
Right.
But I can come. Oh, okay.
That's the thing, yeah. I don't think you have enough movement. Oh, shoot. Too far zoomed in.
Trees.
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 No, here. Why don't I just...
Yeah, can you use the measuring tool?
Yeah.
Yeah, give me... This is
Oh, bye.
moving
little legs are
down,
working
zooming in, zooming in, I said. Okay, so I don't have great vision of where you're at currently. Actually, you know what? I do. Live play measurement. Make it visible to the players. Got it this time. Okay, so you were about here, I think. And then
Yeah,
So-
towards the stairs.
yeah, so 45 feet is a direct line. If you're moving around, then you I mean, it's 45 feet. Is a,
Okay. Well, then never. I won't. I'm just gonna crystal beam.
okay.
All right.
I mean, you can still, you can still run in the direction while firing crystal beam too, or unless, because the pulse thing is that your bonus action or is that?
That's glowing pulse. That's something I can do as a bonus action. But
Okay.
I need to do bonus action to do the gauntlet weapons.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just they're gonna never mind on that, and then
Okay.
just crystal beam them.
Gotcha. All right. Rolling at advantage.
Rolling at it.
Yeah. because you got them all sparkly from the stuff.
18.
18 to hit. Misses. At advantage?
Yeah, 15 on the other one.
Ah, shoot. Okay.
It's all good.
Okay.
Would you like to move?
Yeah,
Would you like
towards
to close the distance?
the stairs. Like, the steps.
Is it still all sparkly?
He is indeed.
Okay.
He's very glam.
It's giving.
Shock. See.
Oh, I matched you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Which
Seven, eight,
did do us quite a bit of
11,
good.
12.
In
No, I got that many fingers.
Okay.
might not be able to get that.
Rin,
Yeah.
another lightning javelin attack.
Oh.
20 to hit.
Shield.
Okay. As Nimvir reels back and basically tries to hit you, straight dead on melee with the lightning javelin in his hand.
It is.
You hear that frustration. You can see it coming down as you quickly cast shield, and it reflects as you bounce off. You once again hear infuriating sorcerer.
And we get him.
All right, moving along. Dorgirin.
You're cute when you're angry.
Can I hit them?
You'd have to. I mean, you can jump down from the steps onto that landing to be able to swing and hit. Yes.
Okay. All right. I do that.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump down.
Yeah, and there's no. It's a small gap, so there's no like check or damage involved or anything like that.
Just go away.
Okay.
I'm gonna rage first, though.
Okay. Yeah,
You
absolutely.
know, pound him.
Jabom.
And I get advantage because he is all sparkly.
Absolutely.
Double advantage because he's facing away.
Yeah.
Yeah, technically you are flanking with
Oh.
me.
I rolled 2 15s, so 28.
Yeah, that'll hit.
What must it be like to not have 4 levels of exhaustion? I'm ready for that boat trip to sleep. I know we don't need it, but we might.
I'm gonna sleep for 7 days.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
We should survive this.
If we don't survive this, we're also good.
That's
Do I
true.
need to separate
Either way.
damage types?
What types are you dealing?
Bludgeoning and force.
Nope.
So 21 points of damage.
Okay.
That's right, Deborah. It's you take it all.
And then the second attack
Get him, buddy. Get him.
at the 30 to hit.
30? Yeah.
Just barely, right?
Yeah. That's so close.
— 25.
Okay. All right. So as the two cracks, basically it'd be probably about waist high ish. First one slams in the side. You hear the kind of, and the second hit, same spot. Basically just that same, just like an expending of the air within this creature. You hear Nimvir. Like you almost hear like Nimvir's voice come out on the second one. As you see the eyes, the like just completely pure black eyes look down to you and say, "Josh, you're pissing me off." As it then backhands and you feel this gust of wind start to pick you up.
No.
Can I have you make a strength saving throw?
A strength saving throw.
Yep.
Dorbeard casts no.
You know.
Muscle wizard cast flash.
It's super effective.
25.
Okay, cool. So as you feel this gust just start to lift you off the ground, you kind of literally kind of bowl your way through it as it just kind of scoots you back just on the stone. You just kind of push against it and you maintain your position. As you then hear this frustrated come from the creature. All right, so as Nimvir is up,
Yep.
let's see. Here, you know what? Let's roll to see. Get the thunder. Nope. Okay. Yeah. Decisions. I don't. What's this song? I know this song, but I'm like, this is not.
It's epic boss on a stormy temple.
Yeah, it's Cosmic Gin though.
Oh,
You want something more, gusto.
It's got some good bass though. It's these like
That's true.
moments.
It's Cosmic Gin.
Gin. Oh, it's the wrong. Okay, that's why.
J-I-N-N?
JHI.
He's a weak.
Oh.
No,
That's why I keep saying more. I watched Aoki play today. Cosmic Gen, that bit.
Gin.
That's nice.
My boss battle music.
He's a cool guy. I mean, he's a cool character. He's like a serial killer that. Well, I mean, as far as concepts go,
He's a cool guy. He's a cool character.
he's like a serial killer.
He's an
who's obsessed with
artistic
number-
serial killer
Yes.
who kills for the art.
and he's obsessed with the
Oh,
number
so
4.
it's Mind Cage,
There we go.
which is a terrible movie, by the way. Don't watch it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's got John Malkovich in it. It shouldn't be bad, but it's
Right.
terrible.
Or terrorizer.
Let's go with the Warboard Worm. We haven't listened to that one for a while. And starts off
A
more
better,
Kaiser.
probably a better
There we go.
Definitely.
All right.
comparison.
Sorry, it's just like the Cosmic Gym wasn't really the vibe I was looking for in that
No,
one.
that's okay.
Okay, so as Nimvir looks to Dorgirin having struck him, you hear that kind of same, almost like ethereal like voice coming from Nimvir. I see you have a very interesting particular maul that you're wielding. I'll enjoy separating you from that one too.
Obsession with Rod.
3 lightning javelin attacks for you, sir.
Oh, no.
No.
First one is a 30 to hit.
No.
Natural 20 on the second.
No.
He casts no again.
And 20. Just dirty 20.
No.
The last one. So the last one is a no, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for the first attack, 31 points of lightning damage. Second one, I gotta do the math on this because it's double what the dice rolls would be, and I'm not rolling dice, just taking the average. But it wouldn't be plus the modifier, so that goes down to 51 points of damage on the second attack.
Jesus.
That's a natural 20.
Oh. It's not.
So as you see Nimvir almost delighted in this kind of battle, the first strike as it hits you, you kind of get caught off guard by it because you just got hit by a lightning bolt with a storm giant, and seeing that it has an advantage, it then drives the second one almost through you, and as it just kind of really kind of pierces you to your core, feeling that shock, you're like, okay, this is, you kind of really get the gravity of this thing that you're fighting now at this point.
India could be hot.
And at that point, Nimvir is going to raise up a hand, and you see this kind of glowing light come from itself, and some of Nimvir's wounds get healed.
Gosh.
Do you? Okay. I'm like, you certainly can.
I mean, we don't want to kill Nimvir. We want to kill the ghost.
So that would be... Okay.
Let me kill the ghost.
right.
Ghost.
Nimvir will stay put. And that's it for the turn. Ren, you're up.
Okay.
Oh, Start of your turn.
Literally
Right on the edge.
Yeah.
6 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Oh my god. Okay.
Swirling aura, just small strike of lightning.
Okay, I would like to Misty Step the fuck out of here. Boundaries, please.
He started rocking. And I was like, oh,
I'm gonna Misty Step
so he'd be like,
this way. Over here.
What do you want to do?
This way. Misty Step. 30 feet. I don't care where. Just over here.
Rin's dead.
Perfect.
Again.
Perfect.
Death Ward.
That's good. It's a good use of that, Death Ward. Alright, because then I'm gonna fly 50 feet.
So the flick was accurate. I knew what you were gonna do.
That's what happens when you marry someone.
And then I'm gonna go, okay, I don't feel so good. But we're gonna do this. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. We're probably gonna fail. But you know.
That's kind of where I'm at.
And it was planar ally, right?
I believe so.
Okay. I will bring out my little book and nobody can see me, which is perfect.
True.
Rin, I hear you flipping pages. We're in the middle of a fight.
I'm flipping pages.
Just doing a little sketch. Don't worry about it.
Just little
This is no time to be reading the lusty Argonian maid.
Did they? Sorry. Quick subject change.
Glad to
Did they do anything in the new Oblivion with the Lusty Argonian Maid? Like, did they add new pages or new books? You found anything yet?
I've only played it for like
Okay.
an hour so far.
Because everybody's all over this Atronach shit, and I'm just like, the Flame Atronach.
Oh.
And I'm just like, y'all ain't never read the Lusty Argonian Maid? Like, I got all 4 issues of that when I played. That book is amazing. It's great.
Fair enough.
It's great. 10 out of 10. Would read again.
If I'm gonna die, I'm gonna know how Tusk Love ends. Right?
Right? Yeah.
And I will spend all 3. I think it takes 3 charges to cast a spell immediately from the book to cast Planar Ally to try and summon Vitriol.
Okay. So, because it happens immediately, ignoring the casting time. So as you do, you send out a call to aid for a celestial, and you ask for it to be loyal to you. And knowing its specific name, you see this kind of... It's an opening of light within the sky. No longer centered, almost like piercing through the clouds. You see this... And a pair of wings seemingly rocketing down from the heavens above, as you see a being land next to you, clad in breastplate and a white tabard, where there are different colors of like accents to it. It almost looks like a kind of primordial rune written across the actual breastplate that this angelic figure has before you. You see the wind whip your hair back as it then
And 4th.
as it lands on the ground, dust kicking aside, and you can hear that arcing hammer that it was wielding in its hand once before.
Superhero landing.
You see it turn back, and you see it spin the hammer before you see fire start swirling around it instead. You called for me.
I did. You're really cool. Nimvir's over there, and he's possessed by one of the pieces of by Devris on Rognak. It's not good things. And it has the Rod of Adlack, which we came for and we need. It cannot leave with the rod.
Well, break him with possession.
Okay.
Go, Greg.
See him stand up.
Yeah.
What's so let's check the initiative order and everything.
Oh, next to you, correct?
Yeah.
Bring him here. I think I may need a roll for his initiative.
I think you should.
Most summons go on.
True, but she's basically summoned a creature.
It
that
has
is-
its own autonomy, and it can choose not to help if I'm not convincing enough. Which is why I called first.
Yep.
so,
Yeah.
We got a guy with a dude and
Hey, I'm just gonna bend
Okay.
space and time real quick. Just go ahead and accept this collect call. That'd be great.
right.
Says
we
the
will
guy.
have him operate. We'll have him operate just after you. His initial roll wasn't far off anyway, so it just makes it easier. So as he looks to you, and he says, "How would you prefer we handle this first? Are you in need of aid, or shall I get to work?"
Well,
As he looks to you, you do not look good. How are your friends? Who needs aid the most first? Let me ask that.
we're all exhausted because we had to perform a ritual. I don't know who's really low right now.
Oh wait,
Hey, you should do your thing.
sorry.
Well, I should probably find out.
You find out if you really need some big time aid.
It was just like it was 4 okay, it was
It's a wisdom thing, right?
true.
Charisma. Charisma
Oh, you
save.
got that.
How's your Riz doing?
Oh wait, but you have.
It's a disadvantage. Okay. I have to get a 7 or higher.
Oh, okay, well, that's not too bad.
That's terrible. It's not. It's really hard.
Get up to me.
Okay, that is higher.
That's 6.
Okay. So we'll get back to that.
I need help. I need big time help.
As Rin's body, Rin, as you have this conversation, you can feel your body starting to contort as you can hold it back for just probably a few moments. But
I'll
yes,
just say, don't worry about me, get to work.
he gives you a nod, and then with a bit of concern, we'll speak about this. As
Is she? Is she
Thanks for the car ride help.
as
maxing right now?
as it is Vitriol's
Nobody
turn,
can see me right now.
he begins to fly up. Let's see. So he'll call out.
I see 130 bucks.
We'll call out first. Yeah. Nimvir, we'll get you out of there.
Perfect.
Don't worry, big guy.
We're coming.
As he looks out, though, he looks to the group. Who is in the most need of aid? So, one of you three. Work it out amongst yourselves.
I got 25.
That sounds pretty legit. Chris, what you got?
I'm chilling.
Okay. So, he has 90 feet of movement, so he can make it to you easily. As you see him press his hand against his chest, you can see this, like, multicolored, almost like a rainbow of light coming from his hand before he places it on you. And casting Greater Restoration removes one of your levels of exhaustion.
All right.
Then with that same move, he also casts, let's see, this would be Cure Wounds. Need a couple more.
So if my max health goes back up, does my current health go up by that much?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I grabbed all my metal. Not intentionally, just did. He also heals you for 26 hit points.
I was at 26.
Ah, nice.
When I got rid of the override max HP, it did raise my health, so I had to like do the math in my
okay,
head to
gotcha.
figure out.
Oh, wait, it did automatically?
Yeah.
So, because in D&D Beyond, though, but it also doesn't automatically move you down to half. You have to override.
Yeah. So I just removed the
Okay.
HP override, and then it went
Interesting.
back up.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's one of the functions.
it's yeah.
Because if you reduce your maximum, yeah, then you'd still be missing them. So because you haven't like healed yet. So yeah, that's how that would work. Okay. So then he looks. That's the only one of those that I have, but I'll get to work.
Thank you.
So that is it for his turn. In that moment, you hear Nimvir yell out, "Oh, Vitriol, you little annoying runt! I'll be getting to you next then." As a lightning bolt is created in Nimvir's hand and hurled out. Out to Vitriol, not you.
Well, no, anyways.
You might be right. Nope, does hit. Okay. Vitriol takes 31 points of light. It's not resistant to light. Oh, man. Yeah. Okay. Next up, Daruk.
I will ask Vitriol, what do we do to break the possession?
Beat it out of him.
Remind me not to learn when you were killing.
Not the answer I was hoping for. So,
When you ask a hammer how to solve a problem,
yeah,
everything becomes a nail.
I'm gonna move 15 feet this way.
It was already a nail.
As far as I
It was just disguised.
Um,
No, everything else.
just to make sure, has it been at least 7 days since the deer got thrown by the giant?
Yeah, it should have been. Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Just wanted to make sure.
Oh, right. You're talking about the whole skidding and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, well past that. Yes.
Okay.
I learned how to fly
Why?
the natural way.
On the way there, I had found a silver necklace with the symbol of Adlack on it. I will hold that, and I'll pray to Adlack and say, try not to request your aid often, but I really don't want to harm your champion here. Can you separate him from the thing possessing him?
Okay.
And I'll use divine intervention. I gotta get 15 or lower. Nope. That's a 22.
First thing. Damn.
I know. I was so close.
Plus a d4.
Wait.
Wait.
Is there anything that would have helped him, like Bardic
At
Inspiration?
disadvantage.
That's the thing. Like with divine, with something like that, like you can't bane or something to get it down. Or yeah.
It is what it is.
It's kind of legit.
Just try.
All right. So that's your action, right?
That is my action. Who else is looking hurt? You're okay. How are you doing? You're good.
About 2/3 of my HP.
All
You
right.
have 2/3.
Yeah, 2/3 of my HP.
Of your current HP.
Ah.
So I will bonus
That's
action
not mathematically possible.
healing word at 3rd level to try to get you some HP.
I have some. I have 2/3 of my HP.
Yeah, I want you to have more than. And so you heal for 12.
I'm at more than 2.
And that is it.
Okay. Next up is Vidir. And then Rainier after that.
I go in the distance.
So, anywhere on me, you can just.
Okay. So he's still sparkly.
Mhm.
Shoot some beam then.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
Yes. So 26 on the first one.
Well, wait. These are flat rolls.
Flat rolls.
Yeah, because it's advantage but disadvantage. So
Oh, that's right. Shit, I forgot.
Cancel that.
You roll that. That's 18, so no.
Yep.
That's less than that, so no. That's less than that, so no.
Damn, I'm sorry.
I'll look to my friend, and I'll make googly eyes at you.
Special eyes.
Oh yeah.
That's a nice bonus action.
Come back, quarter.
You heal for 13.
Oh, trying to one up me. Literally one up.
Let's see. Today.
Blessings.
That'd be it for your turn.
Yeah.
Blessings
Okay.
of the Fae upon you.
Tell you what, we'll have a lightning bolt attack against. Oh, that's the wrong dice. That's for vitriol. Izzy.
But it's not lightning, it's ice. It just looks like ice.
No, it's neither.
Feels.
It's a 17 to hit, which I believe does hit. Oh, okay, I was gonna say I believe it misses. So okay, all right, cool. All right.
I think that was ice.
Do,
Because if it was
Rainier.
lightning, it would have hit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's math. Can't argue with that.
Science. How do they work?
What? Basically, I can only move 35 feet, which I don't think I can get close enough.
Did you move last turn?
That's counting, because once you can only have half movement, that's what it comes down to.
Tuck and roll.
I know, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm only getting on that landing with whoever that is.
Dragirin?
No, I can only get on that landing, yeah. Right? Because it's
Okay.
only 7 squares.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
We need to get you some ranged attacks.
Throw a dagger.
And I mean, I have, I think, a crossbow, but then I have to, like, drop my weapon, which is just
Crossbow?
losing the
Throw
right,
forward.
which is then I have to do more damage to
Yeah.
myself.
So
come
you'd
back.
have to. Well, you could sheath it, your weapon. But I think that does the same thing, does it not?
That's what I'm saying. As soon as it's yeah.
Gotcha.
I guess I could drop it, but then I have to, like, use abilities to pick it up.
Well, unless you have a hand crossbow.
Anything has to throw.
I could get a hand crossbow. I think I have a small one.
Gotcha.
I have a light.
Okay, yeah, that is two-handed.
Yeah, we need to get you a.
Or if you had like a firearm that was amongst the group, that could be used for that. But
Can you use rights on crossbow?
I
How
could
does that work? You just shoot yourself in the leg and then...
okay, we're good.
You scratch yourself with it as
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
bringing it out,
Oh,
like
yeah.
you just
That makes
cut
more
your
sense.
side and.
Yeah, you have
I'm kidding about the gun. Don't give him the gun. Yeah.
You know what? Since I can't do anything, I will go ahead and do my second weapon.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's
for your turn. Okay. We'll do one more attack from Imbeer. And let's have it against Dragirin.
No.
Okay. We'll have it against Vitriol. That will hit. Another 31 points damage to Vitriol.
I am gonna do a maelstrom aura around me.
Ooh, okay. Cool.
I'm resistant to lightning and thunder damage.
Ah, nice. Okay. Good choice. All right. That goes to Izzy then. And Dragirin's on deck.
I know the first half of my action. That's what I was working on.
Ah, okay.
But I'm trying to see what I want to do. Might just keep it simply stupid.
We're gonna do the weapons and then punch.
I'm
Or
setting up
punch.
for that. I'm setting up for that.
Okay.
It's a wild shot, but I'm going to autumn phase step into the bad guy to try to charm him. And it's
Okay.
whiz 18.
Okay. At disadvantage. How long does the curse last? Minute?
Or
Oh, it's done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's done. Right, forgot. I was like, we have the
But the
curse
fairy
and stuff,
fire.
but yeah,
Yeah.
Still rolling, right?
Fairy fire
Correct,
is still
yeah.
rolling.
Which
but
actually-
my curse for wisdom is done.
gotcha. I was gonna say we have a little effect, magical effect. So
I have curse.
Or do you want something else?
No, there should be like a magic effect. I think
It says
like
disadvantage?
blue or something like that.
It should say like.
Or disadvantage. That works too. Well, no, because you advantage it. I don't know.
There is one for fairy fire.
Oh my god, I rolled like crap.
Concentrating. Hunters. Oh, Hunter's Mark. Magical.
That'll do.
But
What's the save?
Wisdom 18.
Okay.
Features and traits. Actually, let me just go to.
So you land, magically apparate next to Nimvir. You can see this, massive giant look down to you and just give you a smile. I'll kill you last, little one.
Oh,
That's kind of cute and endearing.
right.
Or actually, you know what? It wouldn't say I'll kill you last. I may keep you as a pet.
Okay, that's less.
That's
Okay, so assuming that's charmed.
It is charmed.
That's the most nasty charm I've ever
charm.
seen.
But yeah.
Okay.
The charm of being true evil.
So,
Yeah, be a little bit more polite.
so question: if I'm concentrating on a spell,
I
if
can't believe that happened, by the way.
oh, did it work?
Yeah.
Well, you were like
I rolled a 2 and a
weak on the
3, and I was
wisdom.
like,
and you're like strong on the con, strong on the
yeah,
on the
no,
strength,
sure.
and I was like, well, Dex or Wiz, it's gotta be. Okay, that was back to my question. If I'm concentrating on a spell and I cast another spell that has concentration, is the casting of the spell drop the first one, or
Yeah.
only if it goes off? Because I, can cast other spells, right?
Yeah.
And as long as they don't require concentration, that one's not gonna fall off.
Right. So yeah, once you like cast a spell that requires concentration, you drop the other one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to concentrate on the new spell that I'm casting.
Yeah.
So the fairy fire drops off.
Correct.
On whatever I'm casting. Okay.
Yeah.
Just checking. Well then, in that case, I'm just gonna. Have we messed this guy up a bunch? I mean, I know we've hit him, but
He's hurt.
how's he looking?
He was bloodied.
Oh, he was.
He did heal himself.
Yep.
Well, let's just go with a third level Rubbing Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, I can put it towards his rear to get him caught in it, and then like down the stairs, right?
Yes. Although the charm effect, I think, would be broken. Just to let you know.
Oh yeah, because I heard him. That's right.
Yeah.
Is he also fly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Although rotating earth does, I think, go into the air. I think.
Yeah, it does say that.
But does it have to be the ground, or can it be?
Well, yeah, it has to. I mean, I didn't read it, but I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you have to summon the erupting earth from the ground.
Sorry, what I meant was that does it have to be the ground, or can it be like workstone? Yeah.
Oh, it can be workstone.
Okay. I think we've talked about this
Stone
before.
and
I had to ask because I can never keep that stuff straight. Because some of them are like has to be like on
Yeah,
workstone.
has to be mud or has to be
So-
sand.
Right.
But this one we went back and forth on because it doesn't say specifically, but it says vaguely enough that we were just like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's a
Right.
mountain of
Like
churned
it
earth
magically
and stone.
just yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily displace the stone, but it magically can erupt from it. I think that's what we settled on. So, did you want to do that?
No.
Right. Okay. Sorry.
We will just. Oh, screw it! I'm here now. I'm just gonna bonus action my yeah,
Claws.
and then that'll be my turn.
Okay.
That's all I have left. Is my
Gotcha. All right. So moving on, then we've got Dorgier.
bonus.
So you are within the storm aura, as it is still going. Actually, yeah. Take 8 points of lightning damage. Storm aura effect. Dorgier.
Okay.
But the sparkle still going on with Nimvir.
Real quick. So it says 2 creatures are charmed by me. Yeah?
Okay.
That's technically 2 creatures, right? Roll for the other one.
We're treating that well. So Devris technically, I think, is not incapacitated.
Oh,
from
okay.
that effect.
Not at the steering wheel, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So Devris disappears. The target is incapacitated and loses control of his body. So Devris now control the body. So uses all the alignment and everything. And gotcha. So. Alright. So, sorry, forget.
That's okay. I'm gonna hit. Attack.
Okay.
And he is still sparkling.
Yep.
Oh, I don't
23.
That'll hit. Yeah. Now you do know that when you swing within the storm aura, it does have a bit more resistance on your swing. Like you can feel that there is harder to hit effectively.
So
But
it just raises AC.
raises AC, yeah. But you're still within. You're still able to strike.
Or it has to be as
Ooh. 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 I like that.
that matters.
That's all sixes. On all three.
Mark of the beast.
On all die. So that's max damage.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that will be 18 and then another one. So that is 29.
29. Damn. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah. Cool. So 2. Okay, got it.
And then the second hit.
Back to bloodied.
It's another 23 to hit.
Okay, nice.
Oh. Oh, that's so close to being another max damage. 2 6s and a 5.
Oh wow. Okay.
So 28 points damage.
Nice.
And then the pommel strike, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
That's 25 to hit.
Okay. I wish it was every time he got hit, the lightning struck.
Yeah.
Getting wrecked.
Damn. We rolled a 2, only to get a 1. 16.
Okay. Nice. All right, 3 solid strikes against Nimvir. You're just basically working the midsection as Nimvir getting hit. You feel kind of the crack of maybe a rib at one point. As
Do I know that this? I don't know if I know if this person's possessed. For all I know, they could have just
just turned.
turned or like betrayed the party, said they were going to build the rod, and then like tried taking it for themselves.
Yeah.
So
So yeah, as that third hit with the pommel strike, Nimvir kind of really gets brought in for just a moment. So you can hear that groan as you see the black eyes looking at you. Oh, I believe I know who my focus is on now. That it for your turn? Are you good where you're at?
yeah,
Okay. So, I need to look at the map and 20-foot radius. I don't think that's going to be a great spot for this. Well, let's have a look.
She was like bouncing around my feet and biting my flip flops.
Oh,
You've got energy.
Yeah.
20-foot radius would be right there. How many people are getting hit with that? Yeah, I mean, I can think
I don't
color.
think you can cast it there. Gotta be somewhere else.
There's something blocking it, right?
I don't want to say.
don't get me.
Yeah, it doesn't get you. That's the problem.
And say you can move it that way just a little and get Dorgirin, or you can move it that way just a little and get here.
How's about that?
You're attacking your charmed. Your best friends getting attacked?
Yeah, it's true. They wouldn't. All right, how's that? Leaves. Okay, so I can get 3 of you. All right, that's good enough.
I don't. Does that count me? Because it's like only like the corner.
Well, right, that's the thing. Like, I could reasonably get 3 of you. I was hoping I could get more, but yeah, if I can't, I can't. With positioning, I should be able to still get at some. I think. Here, let me grab this.
Yeah, I'm only 30 feet away from Dorgirin, so if it's a 20-foot radius, as long as he and I are within 40 feet
Yeah,
of each
this
other.
is 20-foot radius. Okay, so yeah, I can absolutely get this too. Oh, there we go. I can get the 2 on the end and then right here in the middle. All right, cool. That'll work. So, at that point, Nimvir looks to the heavens above, and with Nimvir looking up, I think it's time for me to actually call down a bit of divine aid at this point. As the fist clenches, raising up to the sky, you see what looks like this arcing bolt of both light, like a column of light, and then this arcing electricity bolt going around it, spiraling down. As it slams into the ground, I need the 3 of you to make a dexterity saving throw. 20 is the number.
Them up there.
Yes, although, okay, cool.
Wait.
So it would be Rainier, Dorgirin, and Daruk.
Why?
No,
Okay. How do I
not
dex that?
even close.
Is it a spell?
15.
Not a spell. Okay,
You. 15.
15. Okay.
It's still disadvantage, yeah?
And then Dorgirin.
Not even close.
Okay. So 27 points of lightning damage. I'm sorry, 24 points of lightning damage and 24 points of radiant damage.
Wait.
And
So what was it? 20 what?
24 and 24.
so 24 lightning,
So 48.
40, yeah, 24 radiant.
It doesn't matter. Down.
Okay.
Another number.
Gotcha. And then
Oh wait, no, it's lightning.
right, which we have to so 36 for you.
36. Was that
What's
47?
20? What's half of 24? 12. So heal 12.
Well, he was down. I don't know
Yeah,
what
so
his health was.
yeah, so it's fine. So 36.
And I'd appreciate it if you didn't post gifts of my Aunt Molly in the chat.
You so up then?
Yeah.
Oh, conscious. So you're also prone. So then you two as well, since you both failed as well, also knocked prone. As this column of divine light and lightning strikes you, you are knocked prone to the ground. A massive force from the heavens bringing you
It's
down.
that scene from the comic movies where it's like the top-down view and the light comes down and everybody flies and hits the ground.
Yeah.
You see like the circle where it impact.
Exactly.
Oh, what I was gonna say is, I really don't like the way like fantasy lightning's depicted in like media. It's always like very glamorous and stuff like that. But if you watch like YouTube videos of cars getting struck by lightning,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just a flash and
Explosion.
it sparks.
Yeah.
That's the way lightning.
Okay. That
Izzy with that.
is it for that.
Oh, 4 psychic. Eat a dick.
4 psychic, you got it. And then another cure wounds.
Specifically to Devros, not Tony.
Wait, who knocked me down? Who knocked me down?
Okay. That will. Oh, forgot. Hey, got the thunder stop back.
Counterspell.
You can't counterspell that. No, you can't. You can't. So then, we'll have. You know what? Nimber will stay put. Rin. You're up.
Y'all hear Rin scream. And it sounds a lot like the last time she died.
Which time?
I said the last time.
When you get your brain sucked out?
Which last time?
Yeah.
You didn't really make a scream that time. You were like on.
I thought it was just like a slurping noise, and I thought that was the illithid.
Out.
I don't have to help you. Okay.
You already did. You got a surprise.
And I'll fly forward 50 feet And so that, yeah, I'm within 30 feet of Nimdir, essentially. Because he didn't move, so that's where I missed stepped to last time, essentially. And anyone who can see me sees a like a creepy bony creature with like long spindly fingers and like thin stringy hair
She's hanging out.
and what you think might be a purplish hue to their right eye, but it is bleeding, oozing blackness as it drips down her face. And she's holding a dagger that is bloodied. And she will say to Devros, "The council has sent me to see what the holdup is. Can I be of assistance? Perhaps ferry the rod away while you deal with these."
Okay. As Devros looks, Nimvir looks over to you. Tell the council I have this under control. The rod is mine. I'll deal with these interlopers on my own.
Which is clearly why I had to deal with this work. Nice brute.
You hear the crack of lightning in Nimvir's hand. If I need your assistance, I will ask for it.
And I will use a sorcery point to cast a firebolt at him.
Okay. So flat roll.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't hit,
Okay.
but
As
strength curse.
Okay. As Nimvir looks away, a bolt just kind of flies in front. As you see the black eyes look back to you. Deal with you later, then.
And then I cast telekinesis on the rod.
Okay.
So now we make a contested roll.
Mhm.
And I'm at disadvantage and he's at disadvantage.
Yeah.
So it's a roll off.
Yeah. I do have advantage on saves of magical variety. I have my flat roll.
So I take the 16 for 29.
29. Okay. As you see Nimvir, turn away after, saying, "I'll deal with you later." You see Nimvir's hands start to move. As a very surprised expression on Nimvir's face is shocked to see that it is moving away towards someone else. I'm gonna burn a legendary resistance. Seed on that. Or no, sorry, it's a contested roll. It is not a saving throw. Or is it a saving throw?
It
It's a contested roll.
is.
Strength check against her spellcasting ability.
Yeah, if the object is worn or carried by a creature, you must make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by that creature's strength check. If you succeed, you pull the object away from the creature and can move it up to 30 feet away in any direction, but not beyond the range of the spell.
Strength check.
Yeah, the check. It's not a saving throw. Which is how legendary resistance works. So, the rod.
Best spell in the game.
So yeah, as you see the anger in Nimvir's face as the rod is wrenched out of its hand,
Directly to my hand.
yeah.
Big man, bro.
You wish you hadn't done that.
We'll see.
Is that it for your turn?
That's all I can do. That's all my movement and all my things.
Okay. End of your turn. Nimvir will create a magical. Sorry, let me rephrase that because I don't want it to sound like it's spelled.
We know you don't do spells. It's okay.
Yeah, true. Yeah. It's an ability I hadn't used yet. So as Nimvir kind of balls up his hand and then releases it in this kind of like throwing fashion, you see this lightning net magically get released and thrown at you. Mm-hmm. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, sure. I'm ready. Okay.
Who said it's up?
Come on, natural
Not as
20
well.
and 19. Let's do this. 14 natural.
Legendary action I hadn't used yet.
That's a natural. You're getting lower than that.
Okay. You take 30.
I'd like to burn my legendary resistance, Tony.
For sure.
Tony, is this something I can use silver barbs on?
It's not a roll for.
It's not
Nimvir
an
to make.
attack.
So it's not an attack.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's basically hurling the net at her direction, and then anybody within a certain radius will have to make the save, but it's just you. So
It's just me.
Yep. So 36 points of lightning damage, and you are restrained until the end of Nimvir's next turn.
Cool.
All right, moving down the line. After Rin is Vitriol. So, as Vitriol sees that produced, they're going to beeline right for here. With a sudden gust of wind behind Vitriol's wings, I think 90 feet, yeah, absolutely should be able to make the distance. Wielding the hammer. They're actually going to stay, you know what, I'll have them back up. They move very quickly, but they'll stay outside of the range of the storm, and then hurl the hammer through the air. But as they do that, the hammer never actually leaves their hand. You just see this kind of almost like a concussive blast, but in this case, it's fiery, exploding against, hopefully, against Nimvir. Miss for the first attack. Oh wait, no, advantage. Natural 20. Okay.
Nice.
So first hit absolutely hits as the first throw, this blow just explodes in Nimvir's face. Ooh, natural 1 on that, and then an 18, so that'll do it. And the second one also hits too. So that will be, let's see, so the nat 20 is 19 points of bludgeoning damage, 19 and 36. 54 points of damage as the explosion of both fire and this like a concussive blast nails Nimvir in the face, and you can see again feeling rocked by the attack. The second blast just kind of hits Nimvir in the gut, basically the same place that Durgarin had been striking before. Another 30 points of damage. And Vitriol just kind of says, "We'll get you out of there, friend." And that's it for Vitriol.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Yep. Okay, those two attacks is all Vitriol's got. Next up, Daruk.
I was gonna cast a spell called Sunbeam, and then I realized it's from the new rules, and I didn't realize that when I prepared it. So I won't cast that. I will cast Firestorm. All around the upper portions of Nimvir's body.
There was a fire.
Go. So it is a dex save. 18 deck save. And it is 7d10 damage.
Just save.
Wow. Well, on 7d10, I rolled 17 total.
Damn.
So half
Goes to 8.
goes to 8.
I am sorry. That.
I rolled a lot of 3s and 1s.
Yeah.
So, and I will stand up, I suppose.
Okay. Fair enough. You're like, ah! Like in hindsight, you're like, I probably should have stood up before I cast that.
That's it for me.
Okay. Right on. Vidir.
What is the distance of the personal storm?
10 feet out. Oh, actually. Yes, 10 feet out. Okay. See if he maintains concentration. Oh, actually. Yeah. Forgot the other attacks from the trio, which actually one of them was really close.
It's 6 feet from him.
Daruk also probably would have been like, the hag's got the rod, go get her.
The hag in the cage of lightning.
Oh, speaking of which, you dealt damage to him.
Yes.
He's gonna summon Bolt of Lightning on himself.
On himself.
Oh, and
Okay.
heal himself.
No, he's gonna land next to you.
Oh,
me. Oh wait, next to Ren?
Yep.
Oh, that's not that bad.
You know what? We'll have him on the opposite side.
Stop that.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, Vadir, you were like out here, so I think
Yeah. So
you
yeah.
still get him.
So Ren, deck saving throw, please. And then Daruk, I think you might fail automatically because you're wrong, or you have disadvantage. Disadvantage.
I wasn't anywhere near.
Sorry, Dorgirin.
Okay.
No, you're not. You don't have disadvantage on
Yeah.
dexterity saving throws. I'm sorry.
You can roll on the ground.
Right. That is true.
In fact, you roll better.
Yeah.
I'm thinking a no.
You said deck save?
14.
Yeah, that's not safe. Dex, yes. So that will be another 14 points of lightning damage.
And not disadvantage.
Okay. What?
Not disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay.
It's normal roll. Yeah. Well, I guess it'd be advantage.
Advantage
Yeah, yeah.
for me.
So yeah.
I'm like trying to for the HP.
So yeah, Rin is unconscious.
I am
and-
not.
I think you said you're down. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
So Daruk would then feel the death ward activate. I'm close enough to you that you might.
Again.
No, I know you were asking that question. I
14
actually don't
points of
know
lightning
the answer.
damage.
I don't know, Tony. If you play something like death ward on someone, would you feel your magic?
I'd say not necessarily.
No.
I just set it and forget it, really.
So sorry.
Unless you want to do like how it does in Baldur's Gate, where it's like the big loud sound and flash of light.
A hand touches the beacon.
Like the smite sound.
Yeah.
You lay Ren down.
Still sparkly.
Oh yeah, I'm concentrating.
So the hag gets
22 hit?
22 just hits.
Does a 10 hit?
No.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
Speaking of smite,
If only you could smite with an Eldritch Blast.
oh man,
Get in.
can you still not smite with
Ranged
what was
weapon.
Gregory? Yeah, arrows.
No. Well,
That's so dumb.
new rules actually you might be able to. I'm not sure.
Okay. That's so dumb.
MGL.
Well,
It's a damage,
I know you can smite with unarmed attacks in the new
Yeah.
rules,
which is
which I always thought you should be able to do anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, if you could physically
Paladin
smite.
monk.
Vidir. Anything else to return?
That's my best friend in the whole world.
Who's that?
Great.
Rin? I
Dorgirin?
think she's at 1 health.
Your fellow cow?
No, I don't know where you're at.
Oh, okay.
I can't see you. You're taking a nap or something.
I'm about
I'm
to
at
be taking a
17,
nap.
if that's what you're at.
Oh, bitch. Why didn't you tell me that sooner?
I could have healed myself, but I decided to do 8 damage.
You know, when you put it that way.
I know. I was like,
You know what? Every little bit counts.
Yeah, that's true.
And just
I could have healed myself, but I decided to steal a rod to have it stolen back from me, and probably immediately the next round.
well, you're still wrapped up in the thing, so he hasn't grabbed it yet.
Not yet.
I
No,
give Ren the
imagine
googly
coming.
eyes.
the googly.
Oh.
See you later.
I got 8.
The hag.
Oh, you gave me googly eyes?
Yeah.
Why? I'm a hag. I mean, I'm actually a melting, like, Ren's skin is literally sloughing off right now.
Oh,
You will die.
did that happen while?
But it wasn't. It
like
not the
not
hag
quite.
skin is sloughing off,
there we go.
but there might be normal looking skin underneath.
You were 5 feet out of my vision range when you had your speech, and then you're like towards the edge of my vision now.
Looking all melty and shit.
I have a passive perception of 11. I don't just, you're there. It's a
You
broom.
just know me. Okay, it's a broom.
There you go.
The broom is moving, kind of.
All right, so
There.
end of your turn. That should be it, right?
I guess.
Okay. Rainier.
Uh-huh. I mean, cool. Stand up and I'll move 5 feet. I'm done.
Sorry, yeah, I know. Okay, Izzy.
Hit him with the ladder.
Eating with the ladder.
What you gonna do with all that junk?
I'm gonna heal.
What?
What?
You gonna heal?
In the butt.
Let's see if I can do the whole thing. So that would be kind of stupid. Stop it.
You're right over there.
Yeah, well, I was really hoping to be able to do 2 things.
Chop.
Nothing's ever that easy. Okay.
Oh.
Well, okay. Like the down person.
That's Dorgan.
Yeah.
He's laying on the ground because he got knocked over.
And then Renier's next one.
Yes.
And then the back. Right?
Yeah. Correct.
Sorry, my eyes they're all just blobs to me. Except for the big one.
There's a fuzzy blob, and then there's a furry blob, and then there's a spiky blob.
Asking to be a jerk.
No.
What's the radius? Oh, 30 feet, that's not bad.
Where did you get this?
Yeah.
What is this?
How many people are 30 feet away from
Kind of looks like it's laying. Is it a mummy?
Everybody,
Yeah. Alright, cool.
including Ren.
What is this?
I don't know. It was laying down here. I think we used it for something else in one of the previous episodes, but I forgot about it, and then I just found it, and then it looks like a child.
It kind of does. A mummy child.
A child.
Whoa. Yeah. What did we do? We healed what? Oh, what? Uh-oh. Don't do it, Bean. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just thinking about doing it.
Okay. Heal everybody for 10.
10!
Including me.
10.
Fucking 10.
You healed everybody for 10?
Yeah, I healed everybody.
Okay, right on.
I was hoping it would do more.
Okay. So we've got
10.
end of initiative. Yep. Dragiran, you're up.
I stand up,
Metaphorically. Yeah.
and then I move the 20 feet that I have left to
Yep.
get back in melee with them.
I don't think you can get melee.
What? Oh, man. What do I got?
You might be able to get melee with the hag though.
That's true.
I'm not hag anymore.
Does my
I got better.
What?
I dropped to 0.
You didn't drop to 0 though.
I did. I technically dropped to 0 and then it triggers and I'm brought back to 1 HP. That's how Death Ward
Does
is
this-
worded.
does the story of mortar technically
First
count
time
as
you
an
would
attack?
drop to 0 hit points, resulting you drop to 1 hit. The target instead drops to 1 hit point.
Oh.
So you don't.
I
actually-
thought I dropped to 0 and then I popped back.
Oh, no.
I thought
No.
it was like relentless endurance.
sure.
Where you
Oh,
like
gotcha.
come back up.
Right? No, no.
I thought
Okay.
also relentless.
Well.
Still hagging it up.
I'm still a hag, guys. See, I thought that Death Ward was my get out of jail free card. I
Oh,
was
gotcha.
Like, as long as I have that, I'm
Free
good.
cleanse. Yeah.
I just need to not die.
Yeah.
Does the story of mortar count as an attack?
I don't think it did. I think it was that you could do a shot with it as an action. I think. Can we check that? Because there were details. It's not like a normal weapon.
Relentless endurance.
I remember that much.
I mean, it's expend one shell, expend one charge as an action to release a 30-foot cone of energy directly
Oh,
from
'cause
the
I did
thorium
reload
cone,
bolts.
the
Right.
core. And it's a save.
Yeah.
They're saves.
Yeah.
So not
Okay.
like
So yeah.
attacks.
So yeah. I was gonna say I didn't think I wrote it to be like meant to be like a weapon that you're shooting. More just like you're taking a shot to do an effect, but
So it
not like
wouldn't-
an attack.
So it wouldn't be useful for maintaining rage.
I mean, you're dealing damage, but if rage is specifically predicated on an attack, actually, I think it is, but I think it even has to be a melee attack or taking damage.
I don't think it has to be a melee attack. You just have to attack.
Or no, sorry, strength-based attack. I think that might be.
Okay. Yeah.
So like you could hurl a javelin still.
You could hurl the mortar at him.
Well, your rage ends early if you are knocked unconscious or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature.
Okay,
So it doesn't specify if it has to be strength 30.
fair point. Okay, well, that's cool. But yeah, I would say this is it. Technically, you're not attacking. It's an action to use a magic item.
Even though I'm doing it with hostile intent.
Yeah. Rules is written. Okay, so I would say rules is written. That's exactly how I would rule it. But I would say that with the intent on this is that you are making a hostile attack effectively, even though it may not be an attack action. So I would say you'd still be able to maintain rage.
Cool. I would like to use my Sterling Mortar then.
Sure. Also, due to the way that this is being used too, as opposed to like wand of magic missile, like you're not really raging at that point, but this is like you're shooting a mortar at somebody.
Yeah.
So rules is rules as intended. I would go with that. Plus, I made it up, so sure. This is the
You know what?
extension.
It's my game.
Yeah.
I still don't think relentless endurance you ever actually hit 0.
That's Dime a kind god. That's all.
Can I get an X? Can I borrow a D8? Thank you.
Okay.
So, I'm going to use the story on bombardment.
Okay.
I want to aim it in a way so that it's behind him and doesn't hit
Ren,
Ren. At least I'm assuming that's
there
Ren.
there is a hag on the ground. Just kidding.
I mean,
But she has Ren's broom.
She
I
does.
do have Rinse.
So
She killed
And
Ren
clothing.
and had
And
took her
clothing.
brain.
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't know that because again, I was out of his vision
Right,
for
yeah.
when I made my speech. So
yeah, but now you're laying on the ground in front of me.
I am. Yeah.
So like,
She robbed Ren, killed her, took her
Whoa,
clothes.
we got a bot.
damn, she mugged
Get out
Ren
of here,
mid-battle.
bot. We don't like you. I'm gonna
So you're gonna Storium bombard.
I am.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
needs to make a
Send it to.
DC 15 deck save.
Okay.
Oh, they're over here.
You gotta be better than that.
I was looking
failure.
on the right side, not the left side.
And I'm going to do fire for the damage deck.
You got it.
I was like
greatest of
hovering over it, and
rolls.
I was like on the right side. Where is it? No, this is only pinned to fly.
Oh, I should have moved. That was a mistake. Does standing up count as moving?
It's half your movement.
Yeah,
17 fire?
Okay.
so right. Here, 'cause it says until you have moved 0 feet on one of your units. So it stands at user's
Ooh,
movement.
interesting. Yeah. I would say you're using your movement speed, but you're not moving, I would say. Like, you're not...
It just says until you move 0 feet.
You
Right,
moved
yeah.
5 feet in the air.
That's one way of looking at it. Nah, I would say, yeah, I wouldn't count standing up, in my opinion.
I'm 6
if you-
feet
I'd say-
from the ground.
All right. So yeah, this bombardment of fire. So, Rin, as you're kind of, yeah, you're prone. Why are you prone?
Because I got hit.
Oh, no, you
You went to 1.
technically, yeah, you go to 1, so you would
I
stay.
feel like I would still fall. No? Okay. It's
you
like
would.
every time this has happened, I go down and then I get back up.
Okay.
But this is fine.
Which ball?
So yeah, so as you see, Dorgirin kind of run down the stairs, grab the mortar from his back and slam it against the ground. You see this bombardment of fire just arc over you, and you see Nimvir getting pelted with it as it's raining behind him. As you see Nimvir kind of blocking. Fine. That be it for your turn?
Unless I can make another one.
No, it is an action to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Nimvir will.
Oh wait, actually I have a bonus action still, so
Okay.
I'm gonna pop a Poshi.
Nice.
Papa Poshi. I love it. Papa Poshi sounds like something. Like Papa Poshi. Not Pop A, but like Papa Poshi.
15 feet up here.
It's like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Place what? Place who?
Place where?
Ooh, what?
Is this way?
You.
Come here. He goes right there. But he does break melee with Ren if you want to make an attack.
I will stab him.
That Murphy.
With that rusty, crusty,
You're not gonna hit him with the rod of
hex
Adlack?
blood covered.
You're not gonna hit him with the rod of Adlack?
I mean, I could whack his moccasin with a rod of Adlack for force damage instead. I have.
Ren is equidistant.
Huh?
Squares, and I don't know where she's supposed to be.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Looks like it's
You were put in the middle of
5 people. Perfect. We're fine. Just bunked a bed.
For fuck's sake. Tony, that is a. Hold on.
It's a flat roll.
It is a 26 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
I said for fuck's sake.
Oh, and you started your turn in the aura. Sorry.
It's not my turn.
Right. We're not there yet. Yeah. So never mind. Just kidding.
So that is 6 points. The highest points I can do with my dagger.
Nice.
Piercing damage.
Heck yeah.
I channeled Vidir and Rainier. They were teaching me how to fucking stab shit with the pointy end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as
Hamstring.
Nimvir raises up his leg once again and stomps down on the ground again. That moment of sound being catching up with what happens in front of you, a thunderclap ushers out from his space. So the 5 people that are near him, we've got. If you're within 15 feet of Nimvir, you have to roll.
Hey.
Roll what?
Do I have
What save?
This is a con save.
Fine.
So yeah, you two I think are fine, but everybody else needs to roll. So including Izzy.
I looked at like both my characters standing right next to each other, like aim for the bushes.
What's the effect of it?
Thunder damage. That's good. You should have that, right?
That's what I like.
Oh, no, I didn't use it again because I was so far away. Because I didn't move.
Right.
Actually, I didn't. Oh, I did say move the 5 feet. I shouldn't have moved at all.
You said with a con save?
Con save, yeah.
29.
Okay, that will save. Does not. So DC 20. So it is 33 thunder damage, and you are stunned until the end of Nimvir's next turn.
That's half for me, but I'm not stunned?
That is correct.
How much was it? You said 30?
33, so it goes to 16.
You're stunned until when?
Shit.
End of Nimbir's next turn.
Oh, hey, we fixed that problem.
35?
33.
33.
20. Okay, sorry. 20, 25, and that 33 on a save. Did I save? Okay, I rolled a 25.
Okay, you do save.
Okay.
16 on
16.
16. I'm still alive.
Okay, we need to fix that. Hold on.
Yeah, all
We
right.
did it. We did it. Big
Damn hag! More resilient than we thought.
She tricked me to heal here.
Threw a bunch of numbers up there. What is it? 33?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
All right. That
Start 5
is.
sentences.
That's it for
finish
Nimvir.
them.
Ren, you're up.
Hey, Misty Step.
Ninja.
Onto his head, right?
Yeah, I still have the rod, right?
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
Plug it
So
straight
I'm
into his head.
gonna Misty Step back this way.
30 feet.
Yep, and then 50 feet. Just head me away. Yeah.
Should get in the way with the rod.
There's a hag running away with our quest
Hag's
item.
right away with the rod.
I have no idea what's happening.
And then
And
you know
that-
what? Dash. Oh wait, I can't dash on the room. Never mind.
Anything else for your turn?
Don't you sense faith either, Undead? When did that happen? I
Just
just
now.
looked at your character sheet and you were at full HP.
Well, then you didn't refresh.
I looked at everyone. I was like, oh man, I gotta get some heals out. I was like, oh, Chris is fine.
When
I
you're taking 30-something hits and you only got 70 hit points.
would like to cast Orthalium Psychic Flame.
Okay. Oh, I need to roll for Vitriol.
Oh, yeah, what's he did?
Vitriol stun.
Has he done anything in the last couple of rounds? What? Vitriol?
I don't know
Yeah,
where we
he
are.
goes
I mean,
after me.
There's
He hit
been,
him in the
He
face.
hit him
Oh,
in the
that's right,
face
the
real good, and then he
there's been
healed
so much
you.
chaos I can't.
I remember him.
And it's not game chaos, it's table chaos.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes.
Orthalium Psychic Flame. So
Okay.
I need an intelligence save.
What's the number?
21.
Does save.
So you take half as much damage, which is 10d6. Third. All right, I'm gonna calculate math.
And then Daruk, you're on deck.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 4,
4 seconds, Tony.
11.
You got it.
Was there somebody within 5 feet of me?
Plus
Here's
6,
rough.
17.
Nimbir.
plus 4.
Was there somebody within 5 feet of me?
And
Plus
there is a child.
There's a child.
11.
There's a child and an angry angel.
32 points of psychic damage.
Well, sorry, just a child. There's a child.
And you took damage, right?
No. Oh,
Right.
yeah. I just.
Halved. Because you saved.
Another 4. Okay.
Did you get that, Tony?
Got it. Yep. Hacked. Yep.
Perfect. I was like, 32 is straight.
Yeah,
I didn't have
I
it.
follow. Yep. Okay. Nimbir's looking rough. Vitriol. Stunned. Daruk.
Stop.
Dead. No. I cast heal on Rainier. You get 70 HP.
Now, since you're
Okay.
when you go down, does that get rid of status ailments? I know. I honestly don't know. I've never been in that situation.
I don't think so. You know what? Actually, we'll double check that.
I'll look it up later.
Okay, cool.
Heal gets rid of blindness, deafness, and any disease affecting the target. For what it's worth.
I think actually no. I did look this up. It removes 1 level of exhaustion.
Yes, I did actually see that, which
Yeah.
is interesting.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like, I don't know how, but okay.
Well, it's because you get him with the shocker.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a power
I
nap.
wanted to read that because being raised from the dead reduces a
think that's
creature's
what-
exhaustion.
Right. That's
But
what.
being downed is not being raised from the dead.
Right. True.
Okay.
Being raised for the most.
Yeah. Because otherwise, listen, I realize I'm hurting myself here, but I feel like that's a pretty big
Yeah, that's a
distinction.
good distinction. Like I
I mean, you want me to fix that?
Yeah, they could end. You know, no.
Heat. My biggest problem with this fucking laptop is I accidentally click the mouse pad and it just opens tabs.
I'm sure Krishna will trade with you.
You hate yours too.
Mine's
You
running
don't-
Windows 8,
You don't hate it.
and it updated from Windows 7. You know, let's say.
He loves that damn thing. He ain't never gonna get
I
back to
really
it.
don't.
It would not then. That's what I was getting mixed up. I forgot. Thank you for keeping me honest, though. Okay.
So downed is basically you got the shit beat out of you. You're unconscious and you're about to die.
You are bleeding out.
Yeah. So Daruk healed. Okay, so Vidir. Unless you got a bonus action you want to use Daruk.
No, that was it. That was it.
Bonus action count?
No, I didn't watch him.
Power.
Did you maintain the concentration on sparkles?
Man, that's a good point.
Wait, you were stunned, right?
Oh, I am stunned, yeah.
Yeah.
I am currently stunned. Sparkles.
Sparkles go away during stun.
Think so?
Because you can't
I think it's
concentrate
stun
on
breaks
what you're
Yeah,
doing.
stun. Yeah, stun.
Essentially.
Huh.
Double check or-
Yep, incapacitated, which means concentration's broken.
Well, cool. I'm free to cast other shit.
You are now. You're free to move.
That is a
up.
good way of looking at it.
Yeah.
You just did me a favor.
That's it.
Okay.
I hope you like the sound of
Sorry, man.
Did you not hit?
Yeah, I rolled a 16 and a 19, but each of those had a 2 and a 3. So even though it's like a 15 and a 16 to hit, yeah.
Let's Rin, how far are you away? Okay, yeah, still range.
Ripper.
Lightning javelin.
Because of course.
22 to hit.
Need beats, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. So it doesn't matter what it is, right? 17, 5.
Actually, you know what? Nimvir wouldn't. Because as of this point, Nimvir thinks you're a hag who's allied, but
I'm just a shitty.
yeah.
Just a shitty ally.
You're not, yeah, you stole it, but deal with you later. The people that Nimvir's like dealing with right now is more, well, Devris is dealing with, are more threatening. So I take it back. Here.
No.
25 to hit.
He's like, save it for the corner.
Yes.
31 points of lightning damage. All right. Rainier, you're up.
Well, it depends if I'm still stunned or not. And that's what I'm reading.
So yeah, I would say going unconscious would end that. Well, so going unconscious and then being brought back.
Yeah.
I would say that would cleanse that effect. It's not going to remove levels of exhaustion,
No.
but yeah, I would say you're not stunned.
I mean, logic says so, but D&D is not always logical.
Well, right, but I am the DM.
Okay, yeah. Listen, I'm not gonna argue on that one.
The solar flares will stop when morale improves.
All right.
No,
Well,
that's
I
the
can
floggings
move
will stop.
15 feet. Oh wait,
There's been renditions.
no.
Yeah, I like
I'm
that one
prone.
personally, for like the corporate world.
Congratulations. You've won.
Uh huh. Sure. I don't know. I'm large. Can I reach him or not?
If you have reach as
You're
a large character,
within
then
10
yeah.
feet, so.
I do not have reach. I'm just a large person.
If your character class is large.
Whenever you get classified,
Yeah.
I thought that the rune that got it.
Let's have a look. Most large creatures do have reach of an additional 5 feet. That's why I would be inclined to think yes, but let's check just to see what that says.
You have advantage on strength. Plus speech creature.
Doesn't explicitly say you gain reach.
It's not. It just says become large. So
Okay.
cool. I'm gonna spin in circles and dance.
They're at level 18. It does give you the explicit your reach increased by 5 feet. So then yeah, I would say it does not.
Level what?
18th level of Rune Knight. Become huge.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah.
Big McLarge huge.
Which
Because it explicitly says it there, then I would say that it doesn't earlier, so it would. Okay. Izzy. You're stunned.
Oh,
Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. My bad. Doriran.
Yes.
Oh, actually, you know what? End of your turn. End of Izzy's turn. Honestly, Doriran, you did a lot of damage to Nimvir. So, another attack.
you know what, Tony? I'm also gonna do a Maelstrom or Aura as well. That's bonus action.
Gotcha. 30 to hit.
I guess.
Another 31 points of lightning damage.
You know what? Is he within 5 feet of me?
He is.
I'm gonna hit him with a lashing strike. You said
Okay.
31 damage?
Yes.
So it's
A
my
reflex.
reaction that I keep forgetting to use.
Yeah. Actually, it's not even a reaction anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Oh,
that
yeah,
was
I
a bit, yeah, a bit nerf. Because I didn't want you to lose the reaction. You just get to do it for free.
Okay. Well, I need to remember to do that more often. So,
And when you start your turn, you take 7 points of damage.
oh boy.
More lightning.
So, I don't think this is gonna hit. So that's 16 to hit with the
Yep,
lashing
does not.
strike? Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. And then how much you said on my turn?
7.
I am feeling great. Alright, I'm gonna hit.
Enough.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Do it.
I'm gonna reckless.
Okay.
I'm going all in on it.
All right.
Because he's not sparkly anymore.
Correct.
That's much better. That's a 31 to hit.
Okay.
I see you're 30, Tony, and I raised you 31.
Yeah. I gotta kick it up a notch. I'm sorry. I didn't expect you guys to be like, you can kick it up a notch. No.
Bam! Bam!
Elzar. Bam! Get your spice weasel out. That's 10.
Get it, get it.
Dang it, Chris.
24 on the first attack.
Okay. 4 points damage. Nice. Okay. One fight left. You dig it.
Oh, that's gonna be close. A die at 20?
Oh, that's not gonna do it.
It's not.
Ooh.
Okay.
Almost strike.
Almost strike.
All right.
To the nuts.
Yeah, because he's tall now.
You got any?
Okay. 30
Yeah, 30
on the
yeah.
palm strike.
Re-roll something. Okay, fine.
I get to reroll both of those. That was not my roll. There. $19?
19 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay. Still standing.
I'm still standing
Just think of that.
with a
Space
hard
Marine.
water shrug.
All right. That be it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't hit him 6 more times.
End of your turn.
Those good.
We'll do, oh! Hmm.
No. No revelations in the 11th hour.
That's fair. We'll do another lightning javelin. You know what? Actually, we'll say for the last pommel strike. That way it follows with the logic and everything. We'll do another lightning reflexes after taking the damage. Teleports away from you. And you know what? We'll have him land next to Rin.
Listen, only 11th hour revelations
Yep.
if Arati shows up or something. Like, then it's fine.
Actually,
But-
sorry, he might not be able to go quite that far. 60 feet is his total range.
Forty, 50, 5 feet short.
Okay. But he has reach. So.
How is that possible? Because I flew 50 feet away from.
Because you went one direction and the other.
Yeah, I was gonna say you went 30 feet this way and then 50 feet.
Oh, fair.
You went diagonal.
Yeah. I was kind of
Diagonal.
thinking diagonally, but.
So, everybody that was within 10 feet of him needs a dexterity saving throw.
There's not.
14 points of damage if you do not save, 7 if you do.
So
19?
Dex save.
19?
Does not save.
Wait.
Okay.
Rip.
Okay. Gyarados goes down.
Yes.
Okay.
So you said how much damage on a save?
For a successful, 7.
All right, and then so that's me, Angel Boy,
Oh yeah, I need to roll for him too.
and Jason. Right? Is the one next to me?
He fails.
Did you? Yeah.
All right, that is 12 psychic damage.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Teleport's past.
is he? Are you including me in something?
No, he's
He's
not.
including you because you're 5 feet from him and you got attacked. So you got to take second damage.
But did I take damage?
Well, you have to do a
You have to
dex
roll to
save.
see, dex save.
Oh, that's what that dex. I was wondering because you pointed at 3 people and I was like, well, I'm not one.
No, it's everybody.
No,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
anybody within 10 feet.
And so I'm sorry. What was the save again, or what was the amount of damage?
On a success, 7.
14 damage.
And then that was thunder damage.
Is it
Lightning.
So
Okay,
half
wait.
to
So 3. Okay.
That's it.
Rin, you need a save too. Wait, 10 within 10 feet?
Yep.
Yeah, within 10 feet. So another save for you too.
This is a problem. You keep running away, and we can't do anything.
Look, I have made it halfway across the top level, and I'm down a couple stairs. I'm doing great.
This is what I'm saying though. Like
Not even magic assisted. This is all natural. Okay.
Dex.
I feel great about this accomplishment.
you're really going that far all natural. Like just really.
All natural.
All
Really?
natural.
Au natural.
His own hooves carried him there.
Okay.
For real this time.
Yeah.
She got fixed.
So you don't look like a hag anymore?
Well, I'm working on not looking like a hag anymore.
We'll talk about it.
Basically, like, I imagine my skin kind of melts off and I become Ren again.
That's
Horde.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the Ward.
Oh, horrid.
For the horde?
For the Ward.
For the ward. Oh man, missed opportunities.
All right. So at that point, Nimvir will pick up the Rod of Adlack.
you didn't want to.
And yeah, let's have a few hurled lightning bolts. We'll send one at Daruk, one at Vidir, and one at Rainier. One for everybody who's still standing. Natural 1 on the one for Daruk.
Is he bloodied at this point?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
15 for the one for deer, and that was on the dice, so 30. So 31 lightning damage. Yep. And then for Rainier, 29 to hit. So 31 points of lightning damage halved to 15.
And 4 damage.
Yep.
Wait, did you hit?
Nope.
Huh?
Nope.
Damn. I mean, I just did 16 damage when I haven't even gotten fucking
Yeah.
close to the asshole in like 5 turns.
Yeah.
I'm not salty about it. You're salty.
Nimvir shouts out, "All of you mortals." Kill me, man.
I witnessed that timing. I looked at you. I heard you start, and then I heard him, and I was like, oh, here we go.
And then you did the same.
Yep.
Okay, fair point.
All of you mortals mean nothing when it comes to what the Shattered has in plan for this world. We will be reassembled and reclaim Istoria and remake it with weapons like these. We will make our will known. And that is it for Nimvir. Rin, you're unconscious. Could I have you make a death saving throw, please?
Oh, yeah. Question. Is this a disadvantage?
Interesting point. I don't know if death saving throws are ability checks. I don't think that they are.
I don't think so.
Although it does say saving throw, which...
Yes.
No, death saves are not ability.
Yep. But it's a saving throw. Is it? Hang on. Legacy, there we go. Let's find out.
It just says it.
You must make a special saving throw called a death saving throw. I mean, it technically is it says saving throw, so I would say yes.
Google says yes.
So everything I see says yes.
Okay. So yeah, at disadvantage then.
I'm using intense.
Yeah, this is
Someone take
Scion.
a mortar and blast them.
That's what.
Scion.
Oh yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
Sounds like
no,
a train.
There's no more intimidating.
Yeah. Is it a nat one?
It is.
Oh god.
That's 2, right?
Yep. 2 failures. Okay.
So what part do we need to replace with cauliflower this time?
Betrayal is up.
Okay.
His vitriol looks honestly, I would say vitriol, not knowing the situation, would go to Dorhiran first, seeing him there, and cast Cure Wounds. I mean, maybe. I don't know. No, you know what? You're the one who summoned him. Vitriol would fly over and get you with the Cure Wounds. Yeah. So you gain 36 hit points. And Vitriol will call out and say, if we break the hold that Devris has over Nimvir, I can deal with that thing. And he will hold his action. So,
That's what I was trying to do.
Daruk. I mean, it has to be you.
He's low health.
Oh yeah.
Sure you want to do it?
All the stops. Yes.
It's
You
not-
don't want to do it.
Hey, we're on the same initiative, right?
Vidyr's like, I got it.
No, I was gonna say, if you want, I can hold. Well, I guess if we're going in the same turn, I can advance and I can shoot him with Healy gun after you knock him out, so we don't kill him outright. Just in case you go too far.
Well, I don't think lightning or thunder damage is gonna hurt. And my damage rolls, as we saw earlier, not that great. But I am gonna try with my highest level spell slot. I have an 8th level spell slot left. I'm gonna cast Ice Storm.
Okay.
So it's 68 bludgeoning damage and 4d6 ice cold damage. The dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Oh, right. At advantage. Because it mattered much. What's your dex again?
18. is
Okay.
the-
That's the save. All right. So, Daruk, how do you want to do this?
Oh. Well, then never mind this. Yeah, this is great. People will be like, how are we doing this, people?
I'd like to think instead of like a hailstorm, it's just a huge like spike of ice drops
Okay.
down
Yeah.
onto him.
Oh, fancy stuff.
Yeah.
It's lit up with lightning, but it doesn't do lightning
Yeah,
damage.
So, as this giant, like, icicle from the skies, from the heavens above, falls down and strikes Nimvir, you see at the last second, Nimvir look up as it lands into his chest and pierces right through the armor, pinning him to the ground. As you see these like arcs of lightning, you can see a smile slowly kind of crawl across Nimvir's face as his eyes close. And you see this outpouring of this huge black shadow. Oh, tight. So go ahead and knock over Nimvir. He died.
It dead?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm a cleric. Spare the dying.
This shadowy form comes out. And in that moment,
Oh, with that attitude.
Vitriol looks to Devris and says, I am the warden, and you are now my charge. As he grabs a hold of Devris. Devris looks to him and laughs in his face. Oh, you think I'm afraid of some sort of low-level angel? I am more ancient than you can imagine. As Devris looks to you all, specifically at Daruk, take your paltry token. It is your reward
Hold on.
for such good work.
Silvery barbs.
For what?
Okay.
Disadvantage on the save that just passed.
Oh.
Can you silvery barbs if you're knocked out?
I'm up.
He's conscious.
Oh,
He
well,
healed her.
no.
Oh, yeah. She's conscious, she's just down. I'll burn the legendary. I wanted to, I really did. But then as Vitriol kind of grabs a hold of her and Devris, an amorphous incorporeal creature, just moves through Vitriol. Looking at Daruk, says, take your paltry token as your reward for such good work on the Isle of Eternal Shadow. I'll be seeing you all later. As the shadow fades into nothing.
Yeah, your nightmares.
As nope, that's not going. Vitriol walks over to Nimvir. Now, keep in mind that Nimvir is 26 feet tall normally, so huge. Vitriol, though, picks up his hand as best as he can, which, it's like,
It's just the pinky.
yeah, pretty much. Vitriol says a few words beneath his breath. Rin, you're the only one to really hear him say it, but he says, You've done well, friend. Take heart in knowing that you served and guarded the temple well. I'll see you again soon. As he pats his hand. Kind of gets up. He walks over to you and offers you a hand. Can I help you out?
Thanks.
How many saving throws have I had to make so far?
Well, while that was happening, I would have healed you. I was going to say that.
Is it within a minute?
Yes.
Minute?
Oh, you spend the
Story
well
thing, or
as you walk up. Vitriol stops you. That won't work. He'll be back though. We Celestials, when we are slain on the mortal plane, we will return.
yeah, but like how long?
I don't honestly know. It's been quite some time since an Emvir has been slain. I would say 6 cycles.
How long they gotta take to 3D print his body?
I know a guy who can build bodies.
I will heal you for more, but for now, 7.
Thank you.
7. That's all you're getting, chump. Okay.
Well,
Izzy's quite saddened by this because she was excited about the prospect of keeping that person alive. Do giants have burials, or that's a celestial? Isn't that a celestial giant?
yeah,
Type
he's a
thing,
storm giant. Do you ask? You ask Vitriol?
No, I was asking you. Like,
Oh, okay.
Is it normal for them to bury their dead, or?
Yeah, the
okay.
giants themselves do have burial rites, but Nimvir a little different. So,
I'll hold up the one dose of dust I have left to Vitriol and say, will this help?
oh no, it's really unnecessary. Nimvir will be back. He just needs to rest and regain his strength back on the higher planes. Think of this as a vacation.
A well-earned one.
Okay.
What kind of union?
You see him
Celestials
just go
got?
down and pick up the rod, give it a flip,
What kind of union?
and I
Celestials
believe
got?
this is yours. He just hands it over to you.
Take it.
When you reach for it, that arc of electricity comes to your hand, and you feel the power in it. Truly, go ahead. Get that added to your inventory if you haven't already.
I have not.
Perfect.
We don't take liberties like that.
I'm glad.
I'm going through all your items. Like, I'll be having this.
I know you don't know exactly how long, but order of magnitude. Days, weeks, years, decades.
Before him goes
Come
back,
back. Yes.
would be somewhere between a week and 6 years.
Right.
Right.
That's guess. Our recovery time can vary, but I suspect that if he wishes to remain on the higher planes for a little while, he may take a bit longer on that time scale.
Izzy's like, so I guess his charge isn't done.
Kind of laughs. Very clever.
He's definitely earned the rest.
Thank you for coming when we call.
Thank you for calling. This was a very worthy cause. And unfortunately, my last quarrel ended with me ending up back home, too.
Oh,
Any luck with Kyber then?
Not exactly. I ran across some of the cultists of the Shadow, and unfortunately I was overwhelmed, so I took some of them with me, though.
you may have, if you're still looking for him, I mean, I think you will have a part to play in all of this. There are some people in the city who are working on a means for tracking him. We have some of his scales.
I would be interested in that. I don't know that I should be directly involved at this point, though. My charge didn't go so well last time. And such things, they weigh heavily on us when we fail in our duties. It's more like if it is not achieved by our hand, then it may be best turned over to someone more worthy, more fitting. Not that we're a bad choice necessarily, but I was locked away for quite some time. I was angry and wanted to seek some form of retribution for that. But as it did not go as planned, it was nice to be back home.
Kyler, what's your charge? Your hit point, right?
Yes.
Awesome, not so bad.
Plasma is not, no. But it's not easy to fail in one's students.
Get that. Get that.
But now is not the time for remorse or ill feelings. You've done well. And you aided one of my friends. So I thank you. Personally. Though I may not be able to aid in this fight very soon. If I am to help again, you know how to call.
Are you going back?
I will. Yes.
Can you let them know that if they want to come back?
It's not so easy, but it is a nice sentiment.
I'm pretty smart. Yeah. They
don't
need
doubt
some
that.
assistance on the side. We can pull some resources.
It's more of the risk of that level of power being on this mortal plane again.
Yeah.
And the means to do so can be quite destructive to the world at this point.
Apparently, leaving this world to its own devices is also pretty destructive, so.
That is to be its end.
We sure hope not.
I do as well. But I don't think that this world will ever truly end. Just maybe the way as it is known. But brave adventurers can achieve great things. I suspect you all have this well within your control.
Do we know any brave adventurers?
Control?
Have you seen the child?
I mean, if you have any words of wisdom or any goods on what might be worth seeking out to help stop this, we would appreciate it. Or if you have a message from anybody up there, up over there.
A message for them?
No, message from them. Like, hey, idiots, you should be seeking this out.
Oh,
Why aren't you picking up our calls?
Yeah, Adlack was pretty direct about his instructions.
I do not have any from Adamus, no. His realm, if you will, is mostly focused on giants. So, nothing for you from him. Well, good luck. I believe that this matter is resolved, so I will return back. But good luck. And may Adamus's might watch over you. And may you pull on it for your own strength. May you pull on it for your own strength. As he gives a bit of a nod to Rainier.
What? Said what? I was reading.
May you pull on it for your own strength, and he nods at you. Adamus is might.
What are we
The
pulling
god of
on?
the giants.
Oh. Okay, that makes more
Because
sense.
you get big.
And I'm, well, yeah, it's probably sold in a minute, so I'm probably still big.
As his wings unfurl. He then just takes off and shoots up into the sky. Gone.
And just goes, hot. Wipes a little dude.
Everybody
Little piece of
gather
skin.
up.
Yeah.
Still hanging off.
Just hanging off.
Everybody gather up in a cone in front of me.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah.
A cone.
Cone. I'm gonna use the Shield of the Flamekeeper to heal everybody for 8d8.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's not great.
32.
I think that does
Everybody heals for 32.
Love it.
There's no saves. This you
Oh.
You guys all heal for 32.
That's a disadvantage.
I imagine I'm behind the shield and it goes out.
Stick your hand in front of it.
I hold it like this.
Like a stealthy stick.
Hold on. Touching me. Touching you. You can have 45.
Sweet healing
You
dance.
said 45?
Yeah.
Is that also disadvantage, Jody?
Technically.
That's easy.
That was not easy to play keep away with, I'll tell you that.
Okay, so as you say that, you notice you've lost sight of Brynja.
What?
What? You want to make your attack rolls, please?
Not really.
No,
I mean,
I know
kind
you.
of.
I know you don't.
Still disadvantage.
Oh, biscuit.
Well, that's a 23.
Okay.
Unless would I use abilities?
You killed the best
Probably,
of your
yeah.
ability.
Against who? Me?
That would have
Is it?
been.
Yes.
Of course.
There's more than that. I would probably use that.
Did he even see me?
Somebody.
Because I rolled a disadvantage, but
Oh.
it would have really be more of a flat roll because I would be giving myself advantage.
Is this that TikTok I sent you?
No.
Okay.
I haven't read
It's
it.
somehow less than both of the ones that I rolled.
Okay.
Oh, no, not that.
So how much damage then?
Well, no, so because I rolled at disadvantage.
Right.
And then I was like, well, I would have given myself advantage, so I re-rolled, which was less than both of the first two that I rolled. Which is why I'm
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah. Well,
whatever. What did I say? 23 to hit. So,
so as you notice in that moment that Rainier is no longer in the group,
Mm-hmm.
you feel a blade slash across your back.
Ouch.
10, 20.
Actually, I'm sorry. It would not have been a disadvantage because you were stealth. So,
Oh. Well, that would have been a true advantage.
yeah. But anyway, we'll continue.
So it wasn't a 20. So
Yeah.
it was like a 30.
Okay. So then damage.
Right. 7, 14. Oh, no, 10, 17. Plus, what is my weapon? 11. So 25. That seems decent. What did that do? 3. So 28.
28. How many hit points do you have?
58.
Okay. As the first slash comes across your back, there may be more.
I mean, you tell me. I don't know.
Can your character?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. You hear a voice within your head saying, "Kill the one with the blood of the hag."
Okay, well. Only one gets advantage at least. Oh, that's an ad 20.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Can they?
I can't. Well, I
I
don't
think
know.
you're aware after the first.
No, I'm thinking like I I'm a little wonky on the turn order if I have a reaction to do it. I'm assuming some time has gone by.
You would have a reaction after the first hit.
Yeah. So, yeah, silvery barb.
Silvery barbs. Okay.
That's still 20.
Okay.
But
So
it's
no longer
not
a
an
crit.
nat 20.
Yeah.
And I got advantage on my return attack. If I'm still up. Sweet, it's a straight roll.
In the moment that Rainier was brought down, a voice crept within his head and said, "There is one among you that holds the blood of a hag within her veins. We know what we must do to hags." As Rainier lost control in that moment, and as he was revived, that voice was all he could hear.
It's a 27.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
I rolled decent.
That, I think, no, not quite enough just yet. 55. Yep. Yep.
Is anyone else able to react to this, or is this like a turn? thing?
Also a con save at one point there.
This is kind of like blink of an eye kind of thing.
Okay.
Uh, 19?
Okay, you saved on that. And then would it I was looking, I'm just reading. I mean, I guess really, oh, hold on, I have to roll a. Okay. There's a blood battle, I do damage myself. Would it have, because I'm not trying to like, what are the actions search? Like, do you think that's going too far? Or, like, control-wise?
Make another charisma save at disadvantage.
Of course. Wow, that's 15.
Okay.
My charisma's trash.
You're within 10 feet of me.
He is now.
We're all standing in a convenient cone. We did all gather up.
Okay, at that point, actually, you are able to pull back. As in that moment, before you're able to, or before, you feel that urge to continue pushing forward, you kind of wrest your control of your body back from Soul Render. No, I'm just kidding. As you then hear and see the gasp of Rin clutching her, and trying to clutch her back after having been slashed brutally from that longsword twice.
Right, but also very, non-existent.
And then you still hear Soul Render in your head. Why have you stopped? Push forward. End this one. And we'll pause there, as it's 10:30, and we can deal with the fallout from that.
How are you gonna
next
do
time.
that? How are you gonna do that?
As Rainier may look with a horrified face, he may not. I assume he would.
You should say.
About what just happened. But keep your current hit points as they are, but you will level up.
Ooh.
So kind of prepare for that if you want ahead of time. At the end of the long rest, you will level up. So traveling back and everything, you'll deal with this, but then,
Yep. Can we?
and at the conclusion of the Isle of Eternal Shadow arc, which is effectively where we're at now, we still have obviously kind of a little epilogue to go to the next thing. You also get a free feat. Everyone can choose one free feat. Yep.
Oh, I gotta talk to you about something about that.
So level up and a free feat.
Like, hell yeah. So if you prepare for that,
We do
like we
free
haven't been preparing to
fees.
level up for like 3 months.
Right, yeah.
Everybody's already looking at their
Okay,
shit.
yeah, we're done. Good, got it. So yeah. But we'll get to that officially at the end of the next rest. That's when the level up actually takes effect. But you guys did it, so well done, guys! Yay!
Dude, that was a rough.
We're still missing one of our party though.
Of course.
Yeah.
By the way, Izzy we'll get. Do you want to get to that next time, or just as a quick thing now?
Yeah, we do a quick thing now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Do you want to just
No, go ahead, because I am blanking on what the hell you're talking about.
the thing you just sent me?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I didn't want to interrupt you.
Okay. We'll get it next time.
Okay, we'll get it next time.
Okay. So yeah, we'll deal with the fallout of
leave us
Soul
hanging.
Render kind of taking control. But yeah, well done, guys. I know it's been a long journey through the Isle of Eternal Shadow. You guys made it on the opposite side with your legendary item as well.
And thanks for sending us here, Tony. This was such a fun little.
Thanks.
Cool.
Yeah.
It was brutal, but like, you know, also the goods.
And you know,
We got the gold and we got the run.
And I almost got that damn apple.
Lots of giants.
and if there was ever a place that should be a gauntlet, the Isle of Eternal Shadow sounds like it probably should be.
Yeah, I mean, it's
With some interesting stuff sprinkled in.
We
too, of course, but we're
reunited
not-
families and friends.
Yeah.
We drank drow juice.
We drank
Yeah.
drow juice.
I'll try to.
It's got the good stuff.
It's got
And,
what plants crave.
And yeah, you killed mind flayers.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing to do in D&D.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool.
Gym rat minds flares.
Jim.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, yeah, we gotta get
Jojo,
going. So,
mind flayers.
thank you, players. Thank you for tuning in, for viewers and everything. And we'll be back next week as we continue the journey and ultimately depart the Isle of Eternal Shadow. Probably in the next session. We'll see what happens. With,
Much
with stuff
excited.
going on. So, yeah. It is your own journey. If you want to stick around and just hang out here and just be like, nah, we're gonna turn this into a vacation spot, as you I think joked about at one point or another. Then you know, well, that's where the journey goes.
Isle of Eternal Sunshine.
We'll set up a timeshare.
There you go. Yeah. I got a great little piece of property for you.
Airbnb.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, we'll go ahead and call it there. So we get over to that thing and there we go. And we'll be back next week. So everyone, have a good night. Take it easy.
See you guys.